fucking game. This game that refused to end.
I'm feeling good about it.
It's so long!
It is very long. Gyukai. Let's see. That's right. The thing we thought was a big plot deal got resolved immediately. Also, I have a feeling you might be a little bit quiet on the stream.
Let's do it. Let's check the audio.
Audio.
You can't tell me you've never heard of her.
You know who's quiet?
Me.
Both of us.
Both of
You're
us.
actually quieter than me.
That's bizarre. Because I'm like maxing it out in like I'm hitting the threshold in OBS. Like I'm hitting the threshold in OBS.
I think you've got some type of lunacy that makes you unable to do this. Just unable to mix audio in OBS specifically.
I mean, I'm hearing it fine through your computer now. So I feel like that's a good sign. Through your computer now.
Yeah, I'm just saying, you're markedly quieter than me.
Yeah, I think that's... I mean, I feel like that's always kind of the case because I can do more to boost your audio than I can to do mine, bizarrely enough.
Well, that's fine. I guess I'll just scream super loudly over the game. And you will be inaudible.
I don't sound inaudible from what I was just hearing. I sound pretty audible. But let me see. Input devices. Let me see.
You're quiet.
I'm quiet?
I mean, just in comparison to me, you're quiet. Too quiet. But it's okay, I'm the only one who's going to be watching, so...
I mean, I can make you quieter if it'll make you happier.
No.
That's easy.
I want to be super loud and powerful.
Yeah, I'm like looking at everything. I'm looking at my levels. I mean, it's like I can make it louder for you in Discord. I can make me way louder. Little bit. How's that? Wait, I think I lowered it. How's that? How am I now? I think I just fucked myself.
Now just play the game, you fool.
Hey.
Where'd the stream go?
The stream went away because I noticed that when I raised my gain, Discord muted my mic.
Interesting.
But it did not mute my mic in OBS, so that's fine. I'm hitting reds now. I turned up my gain a little bit. I hope you're happy.
Good. I am happy.
I'll bring my mic a little bit closer to my mouth. Get those mouth noises in there.
I have. It was reported on the news
This is
that
Daddy.
she was killed.
Hey.
2 days
Daddy.
ago at 9:02 p.m., you made a phone call to Shogun Itami.
Daddy.
A phone call? I don't know what you're talking about.
He's so evil.
Yes, you do.
Yeah, remember when he said he was going to shoot this 12-year-old girl in the fucking head? Ooh.
Yeah. Daddy's got no rules for Daddy.
Bodyguard.
Daddy makes the rules. He doesn't follow rules.
Hey, how much do you get paid? What? I'm talking about cash, my friend.
I'm talking about the cash money.
Talking about that
double what you
dosh.
make. Really? Iba, bring up a job search website.
On it.
Thank you, Iba.
Don't those sunglasses make it hard to see?
If we did quit the police force, would they take our eye?
Considering that in the sequel, Mizuki has the eye, it seems yes. It seems like they would.
Wait, you think it's the same eye? You think they just slurped that eye out of Date's skull or whatever after he
my
died?
friend, I watched the trailer. It is explicitly the same eye.
Gross.
Where's all this red coming from?
Ew.
It's the same eye. It's Iba.
It's a
He
third-
no eyeball sharing. That's like
Yeah,
it's like
maybe
baby
that.
birding, but out of your eye
And I
socket.
don't even think
Anyway, he's
Date's
lying.
dead.
How do I get him to
Didn't
admit
it?
it?
He's just got a loose, flappy eye socket.
I just imagine that he berserks it.
He just closes his eye all the time.
Yeah. That's what I would do. Okay, wait.
It's certainly better than having a loose, flappy eye socket.
What will make So confess he killed Shoko?
I think if you call him.
Iba, call using Shoko's line.
Understood.
You're
right,
not gonna
bitch.
pick it up?
Time to answer the phone.
It's from Shoko. I had her give you a call. What? It'll stop ringing soon. 3, 2. See?
Fine. I did call her. Around 9 o'clock.
Just
Called her a nice ass.
Finally confessing?
There's nothing to confess. I did nothing wrong.
Then why did you lie to me?
That's some extreme objectification if you're just calling a woman an ass.
Because I didn't want to get involved in all of this nonsense.
Daddy would do it. Daddy's got the power.
You
Daddy
mean to
was
tell
like-
He's
me
got the
that
power.
I
He's got the
am a
power and the
suspect?
wickedness.
Yeah, look at that. I guess that's not a fade. I guess that's just gray hair. He's got like a cake layered hair.
My call was
coloring.
after Shoko died. If I were
Yeah.
the killer, why would I do that?
I don't know.
I'd lick
but
that
I'm
icing
asking
off
the
Daddy's dome.
questions.
Do you have a warrant? I thought not. I'll be leaving now.
Man, I'm so
Good night,
so
detective.
it's so interesting that like I've been watching a lot of Japanese true crime, and I've consumed a lot of cop related media across the world, and I feel like the Japanese TV obfuscates the legal and police process maybe more than anywhere else.
Unless you want to get kicked out.
And it makes me curious.
Look, Doc.
That's just a lantern. Rika isn't that sturdy.
It makes me curious what's going on over there.
Um,
Because, this would be illegal. Everything that we do in this
Private
game would be
security?
no. Everything we do in this game
I don't
Sure.
know what you're talking about.
would be like a huge, would be like just.
Do you know where So was Friday at 5 p.m.?
There's just no chain of custody or
in the
responsibility
mansion.
in play.
Can
You
anyone
know.
corroborate that?
yeah.
Maybe the house.
I mean, I think it's just that Japanese cop media is
Not any different
about
from any other
fantasy, whereas
politician
American
anyway.
cop media, people want to feel like they're friends with the cops, like they're looking at real cops doing real cop stuff.
I mean, it's not just that. I've been reading the Harry Hole books lately.
Is that Bara?
I don't know.
No, that's like a what do you call it? It's like a Norwegian crime novel about Officer Harry Hole.
Even if I did, it would be
Okay.
confident.
And what does he do?
I
What
think-
is Officer Harry Hole up to?
He solves crimes. I think it's supposed to be pronounced. I imagine it's supposed to be pronounced Hole.
Hule.
Hole.
However, but I've never
But
saw
I'll
on the
never
news.
know. So it's just Harry Hole to me,
Date, a minute.
which is
Okay.
extremely funny, isn't it?
Yeah, really a tragic name for this man.
That's what. Do you remember the Iceman or the Snowman or whatever fucking movie where the poster was like a little cartoon snowman that said, "I
Yeah.
gave you all the clues."
Yeah, the one that was apparently a wreck.
So is on the move.
Yeah, that's based off of it, and they just call him Harry Hole.
Most
Yeah,
likely
House
car.
Manister just said that in the chat that they do just call him Harry Hole in that movie.
How do you know?
Which, how did that get past the MPAA?
hacked
You
so
can't say
smart
Harry
and
Hole that
apparently
many
tracked
times in,
GPS.
in like a PG-13 or R-rated movie.
Not
It immediately goes to
registered,
X
one
on the second
registered
Harry
under his
Hole.
name.
Unfortunately, it's a very unsexy movie.
Where's he headed?
Unknown.
Doubt it.
I mean, I
much
wish,
peace.
man. It's just like it's like just like him being like, oh, this snowman clue, and then it's like him taking his son to his like son that he gets custody of every now and then
Roger
to a
that.
concert, and it's really awkward.
Oh, the lead singer of this band is so handsome.
But I don't know. It's just like
me backstage.
it's just like very interesting that it's like, you know, like even if it is, I mean, I feel like it's all fantasy, right? All police fiction is inherently fantasy because it's an imagined police force.
Right, but it's like, what degree of pretend realism do you want?
Yeah,
right?
and I'm
And I think-
curious
I think-
about that.
Well, I think in Japan,
Is it a secret?
no. In Japan, my experience was you see cops constantly. There are cops everywhere. There are cops patrolling the subway stations, cops patrolling the streets. They are out in force all the time, and I think that might, like, most of the time when cops are doing stuff, it's really fucking boring. It's like redirecting foot traffic. So I think maybe for Japanese people, when they think of like realistic cop stuff, they just think of like having a boring job that's and just sort of being vaguely subsidized by the state.
I remember when I read,
What's wrong?
God, I wish I could remember the name of the novel. Or I guess it's not really a novel. I guess it's one of those.
My battery
What
is
you
low.
call it? Those books about real stuff.
Are you
A
serious?
nonfiction book.
Yeah, one of those non-fiction books.
Like a book about history or
Yeah. It was called "People Who Eat Darkness," which is about this like British. It's like about the incident in like I think the 2000s where this like British woman who was living in Japan and working as a hostess went missing, and then would find
yeah.
the killer like
Yeah, you
much
told me
later.
about this.
Yeah,
And-
and they talk briefly about the act of investigating it and like that they had tons and tons and tons of evidence on him before taking it to court, and that being the norm, that the cops don't really act without having without having an incredible amount, like it's.
That's
Right.
actually a thing about both the police force and the judicial system. Japanese prosecutors, like the
Yeah,
conviction
because they
rate in
use,
Japan is sky high
they-
because prosecutors won't even press a case unless they believe that they are certain to convict.
Yeah, and they have a very different. There's no jury system, right? I guess it's like a jury of judges who convene over a verdict and sentence.
Yeah. It's really weird.
That's
I mean, it makes like that's not that far away from the idea of like a professional jury.
Yeah.
Um,
No, I mean the 99% conviction rate thing.
I mean, it's less weird if it's like everyone knows, hey, the cops are only going to show up with a case, like the DA equivalents are only going to show up if there's a ton
Comment
of
on this? We're not even gonna comment on finding a little ice statue of Iris.
Oh yeah, it's a little iris.
Yeah, she's dead as hell.
Wow, and so cold, and missing an eyeball.
Yeah.
And then all of the
What's your
judges
charge?
are like, you know, it's so obviously slanted against any kind of prosecution or any kind of like legal defense.
Currently at 2%.
Just because it's like from the prosecution, from like the attorney, from like the state
Can you make a call?
perspective, right?
I can.
Obviously,
I am connected to
the
the power
judge
supply.
will, a group of judges will inherently favor them,
What do you...
whether or not they should. Like it's exactly what it happens here
just connect
often.
me to boss.
And we'll see with cases like, you know, trying cops.
Date, what's wrong?
Like the people in the system understand that there's there's inherent camaraderie
I found a
around
body.
hanging out with your coworkers, man.
She was murdered. Multiple stab wounds to the back. And and one eye missing.
And I imagine without like a a dummy jury like we got, where it's just a bunch of idiots.
Location is Okiura Fishery Cold Storage Warehouse.
The defense probably it's probably a lot harder for the defense
The victim
than it would be necessarily here.
The victim is Iris.
But then again, it's like so hard we can only like desperately speculate because there's just so much laws and,
I'll tell you
and
more
like
later.
practice and shit that we don't know
Just send
because
CSI
we have
to the
no
scene right
reason
away.
to know this shit.
And one more thing. Congressman So Sajima. Bring him to Abyss.
Wait a minute, why?
I'll take responsibility for everything. Just do it, please.
Kidnap
Alright.
a senator for police stuff.
But it does make me wonder a lot about like their equivalent of getting what do you call it? Like warrants and shit.
Actually, cops in Japan have pretty broad latitude to fuck with you.
Yeah?
Yeah, like beat cops, I'm pretty sure
Because
can just
sometime
search you
real
if they
soon,
want.
Yeah, but we're not I mean I'm talking about
going
like
to die.
these cops, these investigators.
Right, who have more powers than beat cops. Like beat cops can take you in for questioning just for nothing.
So you're
Like they
saying
can make you follow them to the local station and like ask you questions.
this just makes me really want like a Detective Stabler Law and Order where he's like in Japan
Do you
and he's
honestly
just
think
like,
you can get away
what?
with
I
this?
can do what? You guys will
Yeah,
let
he's
me
just
do
I
what?
was gonna ask.
continuously
Calm down.
ejaculating.
You know,
I'm never
Iris
going
Saga,
back to the
don't you?
States. Just like furiously punching a criminal.
No, I don't.
I know we're like so far off of
never heard
this
of her.
because the thing I want to say next is wait, why haven't we tried to call Iris?
Why would we? Why would we bother? We didn't know Iris was missing.
Is it? Let me look at it.
Iris was live streaming. Someone visited her and interrupted the stream. I hadn't been in contact with her for. Whoever visited her this morning almost certainly has. I saw So walking out of the. Iber recorded though.
Just before my
That's it. That's
Yeah, that's
funny.
that's probably the one. Whoa!
What?
Damn, we fucked up.
Iris
We know he was at the scene of the crime.
Caught my eye too. But we'll get the actual murder site is on. The lack of blood at the scene makes it.
Okay. That's not it.
This is the image stored in
What
my pers-
is fucking So Sejima in the background of Iris's photos? What is going on?
We need to get this is to get a reaction out of him to be like,
So you've never met her before?
oh, his body
Okay.
temperature
Have you seen her
changed.
corpse?
Yeah.
Corpse.
I know you've seen her body.
Based on
That
what?
doesn't, man, that is not like anything else we have had to do in those sequences. Normally it's like a very logical connection and not just
Iris's
like here's
body
a
was found,
tactic
the
that
right
you
eye
can
was
deploy.
removed, and she suffered multiple stab wounds. There were no other visible wounds.
It's
on her
just
body,
like
so
the
stab wounds
vision
were
we
likely the cause of
had.
death. From the size and.
So I feel like this is one. And I feel like
Thinking about how Iris's body it must have taken at least 18 hours. I entered the warehouse at 18 hours prior to that. Iris was last seen alive. She was live streaming. So there's meaning Iris must have been murdered between 2 and 3 in the morning.
Okay.
I don't feel like there's any connection to that.
I mean, we know, I think we need where Iris was found. Yeah.
Iris's body was found at Okiura Fishery Cold Storage.
What
Because we
does
just
that
know
have to
he
do
was
with
there. Like, the first factoid is that he was there, and then the second is that Iris was there.
I stood up and went to the corner of the room. I picked up the PC monitor and put it on the desk in front of him.
Look at this dead teen.
This is a computer made by Pewter, I
Iba,
guess.
play the video.
right away.
Look at my photo library of dead teens. That's not me. That's obviously a polar bear.
Is this?
Look at how he's walking.
Then I suppose you know I was there.
yeah,
you saw the
yeah,
body.
yeah.
I
It was really fucked.
I was at the
Oh,
warehouse, but I didn't see any corpses there.
Don't lie to me.
Why were you
It's
there?
the truth.
Then what were you doing there?
I choose to
Frowny
remain
face.
silent.
You what?
Remain silent, as is my right, guaranteed by law.
Now I have questions again. Do you have the right
Damn it.
to remain silent but
Remember
not to a
that
lawyer?
I am a politician. I know my rights.
That smug face.
What are you?
Okay.
Can you
Can I get a
tell me
second?
your rights? I feel like I'm a cop, but I don't have
Does
this.
it matter if he saw the body or not in this case? He's a busy man. If we hold...
You want me to stop beating around the bush?
I certainly do. You believe that Sosajima is her killer, or is at the very least involved in the crime somehow.
Yeah.
No,
I
you
love
got,
Date's instinct
Why not ask
to
him for
like
his alibi?
immediately confront the suspect. Like after he finds that there's been a murder, he's like, "It's this guy. Let's shout at him with no convincing evidence, just to clue him in that we think he did
Iris
it."
was killed sometime between 2 and 3 in the morning. Do you have an alibi for that time?
yeah, we're
I
not
was
even.
playing mahjong all night.
Damn.
Whoa,
Solid.
this guy loves to party.
Oh yeah.
Dora Dora in Shinjuku.
Okay, never mind. He is partying. Hard
Politician spending
confirmed.
all night in a mahjong parlor.
An exclusive mahjong parlor, yes.
He's a man of the people.
If it's mahjong, you should have had 3 opponents with you.
Indeed I did, but they were all strangers. I don't remember their names.
Date, I did some research. Dora Dora is a private room.
Wait a
mahjong
second. I thought
designed
Shiva was gonna be like,
operated by one individual.
I did some research. Mahjong is a game.
If you're gonna meet a new character this far into the shit,
The shopkeeper might be in So's pocket. He's the only one we could ask about So's
Oh my god, it's gonna be
Especially if he doesn't remember any
Renju,
of the 3 people
and
he
it's
played
gonna
with.
it's gonna be
Might
Mama,
as well not have
and it's
Either
gonna
that
be
or
the
it's
boss.
Not much
kind
of
of
an alibi,
incredible freakazoid with all these 3
This is
opponents.
ridiculous. First,
I was
you
thinking the
suspect me in matter of
shopkeeper, because
Shoko
the shopkeeper's
Nagami,
probably
and
just
now
gonna be
this?
like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I can't tell you. My clients are private."
What if it's
I haven't
Mama?
killed anyone.
And if it's
Shoko,
Mama,
not
Yeah,
I
what if
wouldn't be
she's like, this
surprised.
is my other gig.
Yeah, everyone knows
Besides,
everyone.
I stabbed a
I
woman. Why would I
I actually
go to
I work
cold
16
storage
hours a day. I have a time turner, Mama says.
Wait. What did you say?
He slipped. If I stabbed a woman,
He fucked up. You saw the stab wounds, you dumb idiot.
I never mentioned Iris's cause of death. How do you know she was
bitch.
stabbed?
I want to be like, I was in the sync machine with you when you went to the carnival.
Because you did it?
Don't be stupid.
Then how do you know?
This big frowny face.
This is
Stop
a fucking
dodging the
Ace
question and
Attorney
answer.
ass looking villain.
I was watching her live stream.
Boss, give me permission to sink. He can't hide inside his own head.
Yes.
You've
That's
got
right.
it.
He can't hide
Sink
from our
him.
bad clue machine.
There's no rights about. You don't have any rights around this because the world doesn't even know it's real.
No Miranda rights in dreams.
Do not worry.
Wait, but also, like, to be fair, we've never gotten a single useful clue
Right.
out of the sync machine.
True. It's a machine for shitty clues.
You say it
We play a
every
big
time.
mini game and then we get nothing.
We just learned something. We just learned about their personal lives that don't seem to interact with the case, or we remark upon it all.
Yeah. I mean the best sync was Mayumi, and that was just because it was sad.
Oh, I was gonna say the best sync was Iris, because that we saw them serial killing,
That was cool.
and we.
I did like seeing our serial killer apprentice montage.
It was so cool, and the characters looked at each other and said, "Well, it must have just been a dream."
Yeah, this probably didn't mean anything. Hell yeah!
Yes.
Running in the 90s.
Did you witness my superior driving technique?
Yeah, I saw you get in an accident.
No,
Rules.
I only pressed the wrong pedal.
Wait, what? Did you just see that?
That's what you call an accident.
Sidewalk card fly?
Oh, look at that.
Don't change the subject.
Observe the surroundings.
Oh, it's like a little.
fucked.
Oh, it's like one of those
A
Inceptions.
word I'd say it's
So's got a different kind of
Maybe this
dementia.
is So's corrupt nature manifesting itself.
That's a
The
read.
man Somnium is almost as
weird
corrupt
read.
as
Oh
he is.
wait. Oh, they're just
I'm
being
impressed.
extremely literal. Corrupt as in
Never mind.
Yeah, this is a
interesting.
real bad dream.
I don't know. I feel like
clues we need
this
to
might
get the
also
hell
be
out of
an effect of the fact that they literally tranquilized
Iris.
a senator.
What on earth is she doing here?
I don't know, probably getting ready to die.
Oh yeah. Hey, check out these Yoi Todas.
Yo, Tota.
My favorite cars are in there.
And the shipping containers are so dinky.
Oh my-
They're so Whoa, look at him go!
Purple Man, no!
He's sprinting.
Iris! We can't go any closer?
We cannot.
I'm like, Iva, why did
what we
you
saw.
gasp?
This is So's Somnium. During a sync,
It's shocking
we
to watch
experience
a
the subject's dreams from a
VTuber die.
third-person perspective.
I just like the idea that it's like, oh, maybe,
In other words,
So was just vibing at his favorite
I cannot say
warehouse
for
when he saw
certain,
it go
but
down.
Probably.
I love his run every time.
It appears that time is looping in this warped space.
Whee!
Time is looping?
Wait, let me see it. Let me see it. He's like,
Can't you do something about that?
I'm gonna get you.
What exactly do you
I'm
propose
gonna get
I
ya.
do?
You're telling me I have to watch this scene over and over?
Sound.
I don't want to watch it either.
Well then,
It's like someone stepping on pudding.
I suppose we can help her. We may then be able to ask this manifestation of Iris some questions.
Putting a trowel in some moist earth.
sure, do whatever.
Yes, we have to save Iris, no matter what.
Yeah,
Well, I mean, she's dead.
Yeah.
to do that, we
I don't
gotta do
think
something about
that's
that
gonna
huge
work
wooden
out.
box.
Why is that where you went to and not like the purple miasma that blocks us off?
Somnium scan.
I guess because the huge wooden box is what blocks Iris' path.
Oh. Oh, that's interesting. Alright.
I hope at the end of this, like, we unblocked this path for Iris, and then at the end of this, there's like a big Sosagema, but he's got like a Five Nights at Freddy's mouth. She just runs into it.
I was thinking about that Somnium where we saw the big eyeball in the window. Oh, okay. What a weird way to present that, because it's like I understand what it was less. Okay.
All right, all the mental locks in this one are pathways and crates.
Make an escape path. Large box. Forklift.
Forklifts are for boxes.
I don't like that.
You don't like
That-
getting the time to do?
I don't like the skull, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But I do feel like drive
fork-
might be our bet. Oh wait, no. You know, I think we gotta open one of them.
Oh, open one of the warehouse doors.
Never mind. These are our two options. I don't know if I.
Ah, the Somnium.
A warehouse door.
I'm gonna knock,
Okay.
even though the padlock is on the
Is
outside.
anyone there? No response.
Even if there was someone there, they might.
All right, it's me, Sosagema. I'm in my favorite place.
Our options are pretty limited though, which is nice.
A forklift. Roger that. Leave it.
I feel like this isn't going to go well.
She's told us she was a really
It is
good
time
driver.
to unleash the Drift King.
Didn't you crash a minute ago? Besides, the forklift is front wheel.
That look.
Excellent.
I mean, look.
Oh no, I've died. If you die in the dream, you die in real life.
She's not a lot. She's in the cloud.
She's fine.
Remember, she literally got shot with a
There's
bullet.
something here.
Maybe you should jump in. You might unlock a bonus stage.
Do you have the mind of a child? A mysterious...
Warp space.
Ooh, I'm gonna throw a pebble in because it's gonna only be 10 seconds.
Yep. Wow.
We're gonna get
It
big.
appears to be connected
Yeah, we're
to
gonna
that
get
place.
huge.
Sound makes it hard to believe it was a pebble.
It's time to get big.
A
Finally, my dreams. Oh, just put your hand in?
Yeah, I guess you could just use your hand to pick up the box.
portal. Here?
Yeah,
My hand.
yeah, you can do it.
I suppose if I must.
Your hand in the Grogu.
And the Grogu, no, he'll eat it.
Boop.
Oh, I've seen a boss character like this before.
Wait.
I
Damn.
think he's talking about Master Hand.
What is she gonna start run into next? Oh, just more boxes.
Yeah. All enemies are boxes in this one.
I,
Those boxes in the way too?
We do not have time to move each one.
for a second,
no!
We could use that crane.
She came so far, but he still catch up and dig out that pudding.
for a second, I thought she was gonna have like a really bad AI pathing into one of the barrels. Oh, it's so far.
minutes left,
Whoa, what's this?
Wow. I don't
Door
know,
to the-
but I bet you gotta put Iba in it.
Go in.
This one's just all about Iba going through various Stargates.
She's just playing a Dark Souls game.
That door should have led to the warehouse, but
Instead, it's the Yoi Toda Carnival.
Ooh.
is this some
Secret
kind of
control panel. Input fighting game combo.
No, look at the
Apparently it's a
time.
2-minute fighting game combo. Holy shit, what is that, like 150 inputs?
It's just a normal Tekken input.
Does this go to the crane?
It appears that way. It's a control.
And they aren't giving us any bonuses either.
Yeah.
It can't go lower anymore from where it is.
No,
It looks
Got
like it's a
it.
neutral position.
Oh.
Yeah.
it's a control.
I bet it can do both.
No,
House
Got it.
Manager, the fighting game one costs so much time. We'll lose. We'll have to
Wait.
restart the whole thing.
What's going on
Yeah,
over
go to
here?
this. Go to this.
a warehouse.
Listen.
Go to this
I
saggy
hear the sound of
warehouse.
scraping metal, like a knife being sharpened.
Oh, sick.
Sounds
Too
dangerous.
saggy.
Be careful.
All right, now we got a 1/10. Now we can try the fighting game combo.
All right. It's all
It's a
for you,
control
House
pit.
Bannister.
Only 12 seconds.
That's right.
The one that is difficult for humans to input?
Yeah, the GH raging combo.
Fine, just be quiet.
Wait, fuck, is that a Tekken
No,
reference?
Wait. Inputting that sequence of commands with the lever shaped like
I have
this.
no idea.
I think you can do it.
I'll try.
That was it. That did it.
Yeah, it's
Or
incredible.
maybe it. Yeah, it did. House Bannister, you were right. You
Oh,
put us on the right
moved.
path.
Ring out!
That's a KO.
Yeah, it's a Tekken reference.
You could get ring outs in Soul Calibur too. Here she goes.
Yeah,
I
but-
love this. I love this.
Soul
Like
Calibur's not known for its really intricate, like in lengthy combo commands.
If only I could fit through that gap.
bap.
We gotta find a thing that makes her small.
I love that we get like a fucking kitty cam view of Iris as she's running. Like she's got a GoPro attached to a helmet.
Oh, I gotta go back through that hole.
3 minutes, Dante.
Yeah. Return through hole.
Return to hole.
Warehouse. Delivery!
Return to hairy hole.
I gave you all the clues, Mr. Policeman.
I gave you all the clues, Mr. Harry Hole.
Hey, wait a minute.
Yeah, what's this? Is it doing,
Also, look at the
doing
tiny.
something? Yeah, they're so little.
A warehouse.
Oh my god. They're killing me here without any of the bonuses.
Oh,
What's this?
okay.
Edible seaweed made this way was thought to be a delicacy for nobles during the Heian era.
Nobody needs to hear your superfluous narration.
Wait, I need more context, Date.
Is it just that it's translucent? Is that why it's a delicacy? Oh, you made it. Great job, Iris. You're small now.
How's it feel?
Is Iris' skirt getting shorter? Is it riding up into her ass crack?
I think the camera's just like more. I think they literally made her model smaller, and it like fucked up the game's camera
away
angle.
now.
Was there something under the wooden box?
Let's just go back and lift it up for now.
Wait. No, what's the thing Iba said? Yeah, I guess the problem with this plan, just the squish, is that it just makes this guy also small.
You have less than 2
Wooden
minutes,
box
Date.
hanging-
Hurry.
Punch?
Would it work?
I
I feel like there's got to be some kind of portal shenanigan.
There's a 1-9.
Yeah, might as well just do it for the 1/9.
It won't even.
I don't know what the portal shenanigan would be here.
I mean, there's another.
Oh.
There's another portal right there.
Yeah.
What?
A
is it?
warehouse door.
I don't think that's the way.
I don't think this is relevant. I think there's another portal that takes us to the little door on top of it
A crane.
on the second floor.
Ride.
Come on, ride the crane.
Not that I am against it, but
Can you not climb?
I don't see any place to get a hold.
Wait, there are
A
ladders.
crane.
Oh, no. Can we walk through the shimmery door?
That we put in front of her before? Yeah.
No, not this one.
The one up
That
there?
one's just gonna make us tiny. No, the shimmery door. So when we opened the warehouse, we created that one, but there's also a shimmery door behind the open warehouse door. Warehouse B. Sorry, D. Warehouse D.
That's
See
the
it?
one we
Shimmery.
opened.
Right, but we didn't go through that shimmery.
Yeah.
Can we go through it now?
It'll put us out. It'll make us little, won't it?
A warehouse.
Not necessarily. 10
Delivery.
seconds is nothing. Zoop. Ah,
There we
I
are.
did it.
It's weird that it didn't. Oh yeah, I guess it made the. Yeah, I guess there's a
Is
logic
this
to
some
it.
kind of?
Yeah.
Uh,
Now
put
do
in-
more Konami codes.
Yeah.
No, it won't.
Got it. Well, if that wasn't it.
Whoa.
You have 1 minute left.
It's a control pin.
This is fucked. I guess just raise it, right? Because like you
We'll
know you
see.
want it to
That's
go
gonna,
up.
That's gonna kill all of our remaining time, but we can give it a shot.
Understood.
Do it. I'm ready to die. I'm ready for Iris to die in the dream.
No, another hole?
God damn it.
Is there something underneath it?
Well, we'll never know. Oh, wait. No, that was it. We did it. Optimal hole strats. Get in the hole, Iris.
A set.
It appears Iris was saved.
Bloodlet,
Barely.
tourniquet, A-set. There we go.
Shadow. Must be.
Thank God we saved her. Maybe she'll be alive in the real world too.
It's she's gonna spring from Sosajima's forehead like Athena out of Zeus's skull. It's gonna be a little tiny A-set.
No,
We did it!
We can put her in our other eyeball.
Oh god. The little human torso squirming in our eye. Truly upsetting.
She could operate Aiba like a power suit. Like climbs into the little hamster goo ball.
Iris
The
was
little
in the
jelly.
Somnium earlier.
Yes, we
Oh,
saw.
what? Yeah, Patrick, what did we learn?
An unidentified
We
figure
didn't
tried
learn
to stab
anything except
Iris
the
to
characters
death.
saying.
Fucking anything.
We did learn that he. Well, actually, no. We can't even say
Who is
that
that figure?
we learned
Probably so
that
himself.
he knew her because we showed him a photo
Imagine himself in
beforehand.
his Somnium that way.
Oh no,
Dante's
House
ego
Manister.
algorithm
You don't ask
processed the
questions
figure
in the
into
Somnium.
that particular
You just see
image.
dream visions
people
that you have
talking
to
about?
interpret
If
into
you're
very
quite done
bad
here, hurry up and
clues.
release me.
But you're right. The thing we did learn were the characters saying to themselves, "It must have been him who's the murderer in that vision."
Come to think of it, I still haven't heard your explanation for this. 2 days ago, you called Shoko Nadami
You
just
have
after
a
9
burner.
p.m. Why?
That is a private matter that I will not
House
was-
Minister,
discuss.
they have never asked anyone questions in the Dreamverse, in the Somnium.
I was trying to.
So
clap
so if
them
they did say that
cheeks.
line, it was pure delusion
What
on
were
their
you doing
part.
at 5 p.m. 2 days ago?
trying
Reading a
to
book at
clap
home.
them cheeks.
You can ask my housekeeper or my bodyguards.
I was clapping
They will
all of their
confirm that for you.
cheeks.
That does
You don't know
match
what it's
you
like to be a
said.
politician. It's so hard to get some strain.
Also, I love it. It's just like, hey, remember that guy?
I got the burner because I don't want to get Cuomo'd.
I've been telling you I don't know anything.
That's impossible. I saw Iris in your dream.
Well, we showed him
You
a
have to
photo
have some memory of
beforehand.
her.
What are you talking about? I don't understand a word of this.
Yeah, they also don't remember the dreams. Like, we have no idea what they experienced while in the dreams.
I didn't.
Are you planning on acting dumb all night? How did you know Iris was stabbed?
I heard it.
What?
On my way to this place, I heard that woman over there talking. Something about a girl who got stabbed in the back.
Are you talking about me?
Yes, you.
I don't remember exactly what I said.
Damn,
It's
boss.
possible that I mentioned a body with stab wounds to the back.
Boss.
It is impossible to determine now. He very well may not have seen Iris's body.
No. He still must have. He was in the warehouse.
But does that mean we can conclude for certain that he saw the corpse?
He looks tired. Boss!
Why not just give him sodium pentothal if we can just
No,
put
nothing
drugs
yet.
in him?
They arrived a while ago.
That doesn't
that
work,
warehouse
though.
is owned by
Unlike
Okio
our
and
dream
Fisher.
machine, which does
I know.
work.
Probably works better than the
Check to see
dream
if it's
machine.
Okiura we know.
Well, it does just get him high.
Yeah, get him super high.
I saw it on the monitor. Iba saving
At the very
Iris
least, he
as
could
she
have a
was being
good
stabbed.
time.
Of course, since you and Iba are one and the same, it's like you saved her, Date.
It's so weird that they wanted
was
to
just a dream.
save her in
It's
order
not
to
real.
talk to her.
Saving her in Somnium
When it's
won't
like,
save
if
her
you
now.
think the purple man
I'm
is
sorry.
so, wouldn't you want to talk to the purple man? Such a stupid question. What's up, Pewter? How does syncing work?
During a sync, the sinker's consciousness
This is for
or
you,
ego,
Joshua.
is brought into the subject's somnium. They enter the subconscious mind. Or, more accurately,
Yeah, here's the
sink
explanation
into it.
of the illegal
At this
dream
time,
machine.
the sinker's memories are left in their original body. Picture an egg. The ego is the egg yolk that goes into the subject's brain. The sinker's
picturing an egg
memories
house
are the whites,
minister?
which remain in the shell.
An
The
ego
sinker,
egg.
or rather the sinker as their pure
Look,
ego,
if the egg is left to
subject's
incubate and it's
But
fertilized,
to be
it hatches
precise,
into an
it is
ego
not
chicken.
only ego. When synced, a modicum of memory data does get sent into the subject's
I
brain.
do really love
Imagine
Peter being
separating
like,
an egg yolk
we
from its
figured out the
whites.
science
No
behind
matter how you
dreams,
try, some
and
of
Freud
egg
is the
whites
only
will
one who's
always
right.
Stick to the yolk. This is just like that.
We proved it.
He was right all along.
Imagine the human brain as being made up of two elements.
Imagine the
Memory
ego
and
chicken
algorithmic
gets
structure.
turned into
The
a
former is
delicious
preferable
fried
because
chicken
the
meal,
latter can be
and then you
problematic.
consume
It
the
can
ego
output things
chicken.
based
This
on
is
the
the
inputs
super
it is
ego.
given. To make this easier to understand, compare this to a computer.
Say you start a
Memory
KFC
is like
chain.
what data
Here's
It's
a new
fried
metaphor.
ego chicken.
The algorithm
This
is
is
the
the
program.
collective
This
subconscious.
program controls everything, from higher cognitive functions to primitive instinct.
Now I'm just
This
imagining
program is
like
what creates the
Peter being
phenomenon
like,
of
I
consciousness.
need to call my colleague, Jordan Peterson. And it's Jordan
Yeah.
Peterson in the exact same outfit, but it's yellow. And he's like, according to the Jungian theory of
In short,
archetypes.
It is your ego algorithm, what you call your mind. Recognition, cognition, consciousness.
Wait, why is that not going away?
All of these
Oh,
processes
we
are
have to keep prodding him
incomprehensible
about it to
without
keep
the
going.
ego algorithm. However, the Wadjet system is revolutionizing the way we think about consciousness.
The Wadjet system controls my core programming.
Ghost came to me in a
Using
vision
Wadjet,
and said
we
that
could
as long
map
as
the
I
neural
can
circuitry
draw a
of the human
strained
brain.
comparison between
And we
something
discovered
and a
specific
relatively
circuit
popular
that is
symbol,
key
I'm
to the
right.
phenomenon of consciousness. However, we human beings are still unable to fully grasp it.
As if just
It's
like
far too
imagining
complicated.
Peter's head swapped
But
with like
even
Jordan
if we don't
Peterson.
understand it, we can still use it. You don't have to understand
Now
electromagnetism.
give
to
me
Wait.
your eye,
use a
Date.
microwave
I'm
oven.
going to put a laser in
Wadjet
it.
system is how we are able to
Wait.
extract the sinker's
Did you
consciousness.
did he just
That
do a
is what
self-report?
makes syncing possible.
Wait, what did he say?
He was just like, we don't actually know how it works. We human beings are still unable to grasp the concept of consciousness. Just like you don't need to understand electromagnetism to use a microwave. No, the person who made the microwave understood electromagnetism. Peter, that's you. Oh.
Yeah, you made it. You made the Wadjet system.
I
That's
don't
the
know
microwave,
shit.
bro.
I don't know
Are
anything.
you saying this is alien tech, Pewter? Did you find it in an inverted pyramid in the center of the Earth? What's going on, Pewter?
I do love.
Is this the real plot of the game?
I do love the concept of
The
like
subject of the
the
sync
microwave
remembers certain
being made
persons
in
or
the same
objects that
way
appear in
that
Somnium.
like Isaac
they
Newton's
might not have a clear
gravity
form.
apple
Our dreams
scenario.
are sometimes vague. Even the subject
Just
is
like
Someone
some-
just
themselves.
accidentally figured
I
out
told you earlier that the
that if
sinker
you emit a
experiences
very
the dream
specific
from the
frequency of
perspective
electromagnetic
of an
radiation,
observer.
it makes water
That
vibrate
is why
really
the
fast
person
and heat up.
creating the dream can appear within it. But perhaps they do not have an objective view of themselves, like a mirror or picture. Perhaps
What are
he's
you getting
never
at?
watched himself on television. Rare for a
Oh,
politician.
this is
Unheard
his
of.
explanation for
He
why
lacks
it's
that
just a
objective
purple
picture of
guy.
himself. He remains
not him.
stoic and unattached despite his position of power. I find that quite powerful. To be able to put your ego aside and see yourself as God sees you is an ability many charismatic people share.
I feel like Peter, you're projecting a lot onto that interpretation. Let's throw
Are
him
you
in a
kidding
cell.
me? You know that what we find in Somnium can't be submitted as evidence in court.
Yeah, it's a useless machine. I hate
We don't
it.
even know for
No,
sure if that
it
figure
does
was so.
let us hold them
You
for
said it was.
longer.
I said that it's
Housemaster, we
probably-
did find Pewter's special mangas. And I think you're
excuse
right. I think Peter is in love
I'm
with
right
Cell.
here. I can hear everything you're saying.
Yeah, but you also don't view yourself as a subject. You view yourself as an object, so you don't care if we're talking about you like you aren't here, because from your perspective, you might as well not be here. So see yourself as God sees you.
He may not
Nude, in
have a
bed,
rational,
with pewter.
objective assessment of himself.
He sees
So,
himself as a
even if
little
this figure is
purple
ambiguous,
guy. I feel
be
like
so.
that purple guy is a little too
Indeed.
spry to be so.
No, we haven't seen So run. So seemed pretty vigorous in the
That's
timeline
it.
where he
The
does
investigation
that
team
straight
is
up evil, like cackle.
This is Date from
We
Abyss.
never
What happened?
saw him move though. That happened
sorry to
all
call you out of the
inside.
blue. There's something we want to check.
Sure.
Now a good time.
Sure, what is it?
You said you found a body at Okiura Fishery Cold Storage Warehouse. The one at Ariake? Warehouse District?
You want to hang out after work, faceless cop?
No,
I have-
this isn't the cop
all
we
my
became
friends are
friends
dead.
with.
What happened?
We're becoming the.
Not here.
Oh, it must have
What's
got
not
up.
there?
Wait, then how do we have an
Searched
autopsy?
all over the warehouse. We didn't find any bodies.
Then how did we have an autopsy?
But did the autopsy digitally.
She just took photos and looked at them.
Yeah, in Japan, that's what they call autopsy.
What do you
Uh-oh.
mean there's no body?
I dreamt the whole thing. I was in the Somnium this whole time.
I mean, Iba. Oh no, the
everywhere.
cold. The
But
wait, didn't the cold like turn
Date,
Iba
I'm not
off?
doubting you.
Yeah, it did.
However, are you sure?
The cold
Yes, I'm
temperature
sure.
turned Iba off, so she didn't
I
record
saw
any
it.
of
I
it.
know I saw it.
oh, yeah.
I saw Iris's body with my own right eye.
Then
Well, I think it
perhaps
was
someone
that
moved the
Iba ran
body
out of batteries.
No,
between the
wait.
time we left and
Yeah,
since I
House
left.
Manister, you're right. I mean, this is one of the things
No,
we were talking about at the
this
start of
is a
this
possibility.
stream, is that, like,
There is?
Patrick was saying that he's so used to American cop procedurals where they go out of their way to, like, make sure all the cops follow some sort of procedure, even if that procedure is messed up. But in this, it's just Date fucking bumbling his way, like, through a murder case. And also, he's part of a secret branch of the cops, and he can just, like, put people in his brain machine.
Oh my god, 10-1. Iris is in here. Iris is here. She's fine.
Iris is a robot!
Iris!
What
No,
are you
we're
doing?
in the
Barging in without
Somnium.
ringing the doorbell?
We're in the dream machine.
No, we've never seen characters look at us and
see,
respond to us
Mizuki
in the
ended up staying at
Somnium.
my
All dream
place.
the whole time.
Something wrong?
You don't
Iris,
have
let me
a...
see your back.
World
Take off your shirt.
changed.
What? Is he thinking he just, like, is he gonna be, like, start talking about the Mandela effect? Because it's, like, true, we did see a universe where Iris died by being brutally chopped up by an industrial ice cutter.
Man, we're gonna be in so
Iba
much
and I
trouble with
saved
our
Iris during the
bots.
sink yesterday. She wasn't killed.
Wait.
No.
Wait.
True, but
No.
that was only
Wait.
a dream.
No! House Minister
Maybe the dream
got it on the
changed
head, but
reality.
this is too stupid for me to have ever suspected.
Then how else would you explain? Iris
You
came
went
back
back
to
in
life.
time in the dream?
Wait. Think about it. Think about this. Think about the
Think
Oda.
about what?
Think about the Oda timeline.
Think about what?
The blood, the polar bear's blood, only ended up on the crime scene after we hit him with the hook in the dream, which doesn't occur which did not happen if we had him, like, get that, like, rebar from the shelf.
Okay.
So technically, there is precedence.
Maybe, but
It is absurd.
how? Yeah. Yes,
possible.
Iba. Not possible.
Dreams
Absurd.
are figments of the
Stupid.
imagination. An incident which took place
Requires a lot of
entirely in your mind
explaining.
cannot have any bearing on the real world. That is preposterous. Consider it. If you were to find money in your dream, does your bank account balance go up in reality? If you
Does
were to
it?
be attacked by aliens
does.
in your dream, does a swarm of UFOs invade Earth?
But
I
at
mean,
the
There's
warehouse,
Japanese superstitions about seeing eggplants in
You
your
must have
dream on the
been
New Year,
hallucinating.
and how that means that you'll have a lot
Within
of
Mizuki's
money.
Somnium, you saw Iris's frozen corpse. It is
True.
affecting your mental state. Last night, you were so fazed by it that you couldn't speak. If it bothers you to this degree, why not go talk to Iris?
Go talk to Clone Iris. Go talk to the Clone Iris that slurped out of the
Date
Somnium
and Iba
machine.
saved Iris and Somnium.
And
that
like left a
changed the
big
history of the real
pool of
world?
viscous ichor on the ground.
Our boss is on board.
Well, I guess it's not impossible.
That isn't what you said
Where's
yesterday.
Boss is on board? Look at her office.
That was then, this is now. A woman's mind changes with the
This
phases
isn't a
of the moon.
professional.
This is our police chief's office.
Anyway,
This is someone
I
who's
believe in
living their
Dawson.
truth, but
I
not a
trust him more than
professional
anyone
cop
else in
man.
this.
That's right, I forgot. Our viewer hasn't seen this office before.
Under no circumstances are you allowed to look under this rug. Do you understand?
What have you got under there?
Race car.
If only I
House
could
manager,
control
I
it
think
with
that's
remote.
just
Make
that's
you do
just
this. Make
a
you
haunted
do that.
house set piece headstone.
Let's look. Tombstone. Rip.
Tombstone. Rip.
Bags. Filled with whips.
Whips?
Wine bottle. Also, I do
Oh,
love
no.
getting to see Dante turn his head. Fishing
Oh, no,
flag.
are we gonna turn all the text gray in this room again? There's so many objects.
My boss's friend Mario.
Look at the carpet, just in case we can find.
What? Whoa! 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 He just talked!
Look at the carpet, just in case we can look at Pewter's
Right.
good mangas again.
Clock. Dead clock. Tanuki.
I can't believe it's not a raccoon.
True.
What?
Is that
Soccer
the?
ball.
I've been wondering, which balls are bigger? Yours or this soccer ball?
I don't like. This is a
Soccer
new
ball,
turn.
obviously.
If my balls were that big, I would have to like.
There's
I
something
would
about
have
a
to
man
get
who
a
likes
Baron
coffee
Harkonnen
black.
like
Black
floating
coffee puts hair on
chair
your chest.
that could not walk.
And somewhere lower.
Why is
I
she horny
understand.
now?
Why?
You're
Yeah. Why
referring
is
to
this
Dante's leg
happening?
hair. It is quite prominent.
So a door curtain. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to you.
That's why
Fucked up.
she's suddenly on board with
That
this.
song used to be copyrighted, you know? But now it's public domain and I can sing it to my heart's content. Don't you love it?
I don't
Yeah,
think
eat
you-
my ass. What
Pumpkin
was
car.
what
Where
was the
should
name
I
of the
put old Jack
copywriters?
here?
I thought his name was Bill.
Darts.
So the darts board has all these holes and the tip of the dart goes in, right? It's
Warner.
kind of sexual. Don't
Oh
you
my
think?
I
god!
do not understand. What is sexual about it?
You don't want to know.
At least snowboard can't be horny.
We should go
Skis.
skiing.
That was out of nowhere.
Is that a no?
Of course it is. We're in the middle of an investigation.
What? You don't want to go night skiing on my
Oh
I
my
will not allow
fucking
such scandalous
god.
behavior.
I was
Stop
just
it.
kidding.
Stop
What
it,
are
boss!
You, jealous?
I swear to God, we died in
Did
the
you ever
Somnium
used to
machine.
play with these rulers like a gun when you were
We're
in
in brain
elementary school?
hell.
Wait, is that why she
I don't
has
know.
the ruler to
I
play
don't have
with
any
it like a
memories from back then,
gun?
remember?
Of course.
Stationary bike.
Boss is a mysterious person.
Plaster figure. Christmas
Merry
tree.
Christmas.
It's November.
Boy band
That's
poster.
I
close.
sleep with a different
November's
one every night.
close.
They're so fluffy.
Oh, a body pillow.
There's a lot of body pillows to own. Poster.
You got a
Yeah.
closet. You can fit 7 or 8 body
Public
pillows in your
bath
house.
door curtain.
Yeah, that's just the
Mask.
hiragana for
Grandpa.
you.
Answer me, Grandpa.
Me too. I'm worried about our mental health. I think we've had a gestalt collapse, and we're creating a mental world where Iris is still alive because we can't bear the thought that we won't be able to see her
ASAP
live
pose.
streams anymore.
Yeah.
We won't be. We can't live in a world where we don't get any
who's
more
cuter, the Matryoshka
ASMR
or
live
Iva?
streams.
Iba.
The first one.
I will carve out your insides and turn you into a matryoshka.
Then you wouldn't have Wi-Fi anymore. All right. Good. We turned everything.
Yeah, he uses his eyeball to make phone calls. I'm guessing the cops won't let him have a phone because he's got a melty serial killer brain. There's another prompt on the Christmas tree.
Oh, I think it's just to say it's a Christmas tree. A decorated, yeah.
Darn.
That's been here since the first time I was in this room. All right. Also, so
Stranger things have been known to happen. 2 days ago, Date found Iris's frozen corpse in Mizuki's Somnium.
Maybe the frozen
prophecy.
corpse slurped out of
Boss.
Mizuki's Somnium.
There's a lot of stuff in
I
this world that can't be
love-
explained by science.
yes, I love that Iba's like, it's not possible. You clearly just saw that other thing in the dream, and it's been affecting you.
You saw the other thing in the dream,
Congressman Sajima is
and it
suspicious
affected
in
you
more
so
ways than
much
one.
that you had a
Exhibit A.
hallucination.
Wait, Exhibit
3
A.
days ago, so-called
And also it
Shogunatami's
affected
phone. We still
Seijima's
don't know exactly
dream.
why. He only
We're all
told us
very
it was meant to be
impressionable.
private.
Well, she wasn't frozen in
Exhibit
there,
B.
right? We just saw her get stabbed
So Sejima
because
was at
he
Okura
heard
Fishery
someone
Warehouse
say
last
that she
night.
was stabbed,
But he didn't inform us
I
of
guess
this.
so.
and then he
It must
was
be
shown a
something
photo
he
of
doesn't
the
want
girl.
us knowing. Exhibit C. So was in Iris's Somnium. Dreams are constructed from memories. Yet the good congressman denies he ever knew Iris.
Oh, we showed him a photo right before we put him in the machine. But it's true. Well, how would he know her whole drip?
I have done some research.
Yeah.
As the name suggests,
knew what
the
shoes
company
she
is
wears.
owned by the Okiuras.
I honestly
the
didn't
same
think she wore
Okiuras
heels.
we know. Renju's father
Yeah, she
created
does.
the company.
Another connection to Renju.
Can't be an idol if you don't wear heels. That's
no,
insane.
actually.
You gotta wear heels or
Okiura
have those
Fishery
piggies
has
out all the
nothing to
time.
do with Renju.
Like,
The
Iba?
company has been managed by
Yeah, like
office
Iba.
representatives for the past
Look at them
17
little
years
Iba could be an
after
idol.
Renju's father died.
Look at them little piggies.
Renju holds no shares and is not involved in the management.
Once you get put on
In
Japanese
short,
wiki feet, that's
Renju
when you're
did
an
not
idol.
inherit the company from his father.
I think she
and it was
kicks them when
instead
she
given
talks.
to other persons.
But it can't be a coincidence.
It certainly is suspicious.
Yeah, Houseman is there. Thanks for being our one viewer.
I would suggest searching the warehouse again. You may be able to discover why Iris was resurrected.
Where's Iris
Her
now?
cell phone is on.
I
can
love
trace
talking
her
to the
via
little jelly
GPS.
hamster.
She is currently somewhere in the Lemniscape building.
Yeah, we should put a tracker on her. Like, just like give her a little microchip.
Mizuki went to Bloom
Back
Park
of the
3
neck.
nights ago. She was prompted by a Nile message from Renju.
Mizuki. Please come to merry-go-round.
There are 3 possibilities. 1. Renju killed Shoko, or was an accessory to the murder. 2. Renju was threatened
God,
or
I
blackmailed
keep forgetting
into
that
luring
Renju's
Mizuki
still
to the scene.
alive.
3. The culprit used Renju's
Yeah.
phone to send
Like,
the Nile
I guess
message.
technically we can't find him.
In any case, the motive
Yeah,
is still
he's still
unknown.
alive and like weirdly
We need to talk to
frustrated
Renju.
about
Renju,
Sunfish
where did
Pocket.
you go?
Where's Renju?
You asked Mama at Marble for information regarding Renju Okiura, correct? It is possible she may have something for you by now.
Give me a map. I asked Mama for information. MoMA? Oh, MoMA. That's right. Oh, wait. Mama and MoMA.
Yep.
That's...
We can talk to
Man,
Iris's
it would have
mom
been
as well.
dope if you
She
took
was Renju's
Moma to see
classmate,
Iris's
right?
body in the
Iba told me
morgue.
about her.
oh my
Here
God.
she is, buddy.
Oh, yeah. Just be like...
Allow me to introduce you to my friend, Iris.
I sent him home yesterday.
You released him?
What was I supposed to do?
To be fair, he
We can't
probably,
hold
like,
him without
burned
solid
down the
proof.
entire
What we
Yakuza
saw with Iris hasn't
for if
happened
he
yet.
found out that she was murdered.
In any case, we have
Yeah.
to speak with him
It
again.
would be great for the city if you got really sad and angry.
And give me that summary
There
so we
were
can
4
get that
people I should
map.
talk to. So Sejima, Iris and Hitomi Sagan, and Mama. And I need to check the warehouse one more time.
We have many avenues of investigation.
Let's get moving.
Alright, let's go. I want to check in on Mama.
I mean, yeah, if Iris got murdered, I think there would be simps throughout the city who would suddenly be much more cooperative with us in our investigation.
Yeah, I feel that way too. I feel that way about everything. I feel like the world would be a lot better place if everyone was just a simp for someone.
You need
out
more
there.
info on Ren? I'm
Yeah,
sorry
I
to
mean-
waste your time, but I don't have anything for you.
Fucking kidding me.
I see.
Bring me the map. Oh, Ren. I'm trying
You
to.
know about
Everybody
Renju and
needs
the
somebody to
Kamakura gang,
simp
right?
sometimes.
Yeah, I know. I heard it from his own mouth right here.
Wait, what?
Do they have anything to do with the talent scandal at Lemniscate?
Maybe now they do, since Renju is the president of Lemniscate. But even before that, Renju and the Kumakuras go way back. All the way
What?
back to high school.
What? Wait. Okay. We were never gonna bring this up before?
Hey, Date. Have you ever seen a dead body?
That's Renju's voice?
Do you want to see a dead body?
He's so dopey
You're a
sounding.
policeman. I don't know what department, but I assume
Date,
you aren't
you
handing out
policeman.
traffic tickets. So, how about it?
What was the voice actor told he was doing like a cartoon Saint Bernard?
What about you?
Me? Well, yeah.
Hey, Date, you want to go back at the bar, play some cornhole?
Not just one.
Hey, Date.
I got a sled. It's almost
When I was
sledding
in high
season.
school, I had a pretty crazy job. You know the Kumakura gang? I was hooked up to one of their phone fraud scams. I just had to go collect the money from drop points and give it to the Kumakuras. It was an easy job. Eventually, I became friends with the higher-ups.
Wow,
They
that's
started taking me
honestly
with
a
them on
pathetic
jobs.
job for the Yakuza.
What
Just
jobs?
running phone fraud? Jesus Christ.
The target was always an elderly person from the country with no family.
Yeah.
Elderly folk who owned a lot of land, you know? They live every day in loneliness and desperation.
I'm waiting to
just
see
have to
how
be
this
nice to
ties
them.
back to the dead
That's all it
bodies
takes.
because he was like, we ran a
Guys
phone
would get to know the
scam.
old people, and they would
And little
set
did
up
I
an
know,
adoption
as soon as
process.
the scam was that when they hung up,
that-
they got shot in the head.
You just have to get them really drunk, throw them in the tub full of hot water, and they pass. Just like that.
Wait, what?
Heart attack, brain
He's
hemorrhage.
talking
or they
about
simply
how he
go to sleep
committed
and drown.
geronticide constantly
Police almost
for the
never
to get
investigated.
land for the Yakuza.
It always looked natural, like they died of old age.
I thought you said it
They
was
adopted
phone
gang members
fraud.
would inherit the land.
Well, he became
They sell
buddies
it
and they were
make
like, hey,
massive profits.
you look like a guy who could kill someone's grandma.
Watched a lot of
Yeah.
people get killed
Well,
like
it's
that.
the whole point is that they don't have
And I've
family.
seen journalists get killed for getting too close to the truth. So I
So if I was scamming an old person, I would tell them I'm
why
their
am I telling you all
grandchild.
this?
Yeah, why are you telling this to a cop?
Are you going to
I don't
arrest me?
know. I honestly should. What you've done is really bad.
Also, why does it look like he's waiting for me to kiss him?
You didn't do it yourself, right?
No.
He's waiting for
I
us
was
to say
always the
yes to
lookout.
his sledding proposal.
But still, Date,
Date, I feel bad about those grandpas and grandmas. Oh no, Date.
Why are you... Wait. Why are you
find
brushing
it
that
calming.
fish?
Why is that?
Don't ask me.
How's it going?
Well, I could use a little help down there, if you know what I mean.
Oh my god, this is
I
horny
do not know
season.
what she means. Perhaps you should.
Mama,
take her up on
if you
offer.
want me to slurp your borp,
Absolutely
then
not.
hike up your fucking dress. I got shit to do.
I don't have anything else for you. Sorry, I'm not much.
No, don't worry.
Can you come back again tonight? There's a regular here who is good friends with Ren. They should be here tonight. If you
Oh.
ask him, he might have some information.
Tonight.
Yes. I'll be waiting for you.
Okay.
Alright.
It's time. Go find a campfire and sleep. Pass time.
I'm like, where's the Yakuza one? But I guess
Or just
not.
do a Elder Scrolls and stand in marble for 6 hours. Stock still.
I guess talk to Hitomi. I don't want to talk to Irish yet because I'm like bracing myself for Date being like, do you feel like you died in another life last night?
I apologize for yesterday. I arrived uninvited.
No, I'm grateful.
I mean, you were
Thanks to
invited by
you,
my roommate.
Mizuki has her voice back.
No, I didn't do anything.
Where's Renju?
You asked me that yesterday.
No point in hiding it. I told her about
Right from
Renju's
the hospital?
disappearance.
I'm sorry. I have no idea. Today's a holiday. I suppose there's never a day off for a detective. Oh, but you aren't a detective, right?
Technically, yes. But I still deal with crime.
I see. Today is a holiday.
You forgot too, didn't you?
What holiday?
I've put Iris through so much. I was 19 and single when she was born. People didn't take kindly to that. But Iris was such a fighter. She always protected me. I remember, one time at the nursery, some of the other mothers were talking about me. Iris ran up to them and said, "Don't talk about my mommy." I'm supposed to be the mother, but it's Iris who's always protecting me.
And there was that time she got really into
They
becoming
died
a
when I
serial
was
killer.
17. I was an orphan.
And then there's that time she
and my
got
relatives lived far
stabbed
away.
50 or
They
60
might have taken
times.
me
It's
in,
okay though.
but
She
I was already in my second
recovered.
to last year of high school. It wasn't a good idea for me to move that late. So I
Where?
decided to stay here.
I think the weirdest thing
Iris-
about the
Take care of
Iris
Iris.
corpse
Yes.
was that the holes looked like they were
All
just
alone.
punched into
But
a
Renju would help
Coke
sometimes.
can. Like they didn't look like wounds.
No, they
I'm
didn't.
beginning to
always
think that
just
that wasn't a real
meditations,
body. Like that
barbecues,
Date, like
That's-
considering Date
She
just
was
lost
pregnant.
it, lost
When
the
Iris was
body.
5,
Like
there
maybe
was a children's
and the
theater show in
autopsy
Green
obviously
Park.
wasn't a real
was
autopsy because they
called
didn't take it to a
Milky Moon.
morgue.
It was about
Maybe,
girls and magical space rangers and such.
Maybe it was just like
She
a
loved
dummy, like a
singing and
real doll
dancing.
of Iris.
That might just
Even
be
as a
how the
kid,
game looks,
Whenever
though.
she heard music, her body would
I
start
guess. But
moving.
they
It was
went
important,
out of their way
and
to
she
say
did
there
it
was
at the
no
show,
blood at
too,
the scene,
toward the
right?
end. When all the Milky Moon girls were dancing to the ending song, Iris climbed up onto the stage and danced with them.
I bet
tried to
Milky
stop her,
Moon
of
Girls is
course.
like a
I
fucking
grabbed her
killer
arm
pun
and
in
tried to get her
in the
to sit,
Japanese
but
version of this.
Before I knew it, she was up there, dancing.
Not necessarily. I mean, like
Everyone was so excited.
one of the
Even I
most
was
famous
dancing by the
Irish,
end of it.
one of the most famous
When it was
idol groups
over,
is called
she
Momoiro
had the
Clover,
biggest smile
which
on
just
her
means
face.
peach-colored
Mama,
clover.
you're a good dancer.
No, it was like a
That's the
Sentai
kind of girl
thingy.
she was.
It was like an amusement park Sentai thingy.
Whenever she sees
mean,
someone
like-
playing music on the street,
Okay, so
she'll run up and
like
join
think
them.
of
Then
Sentai
and
names
there.
like Kamen
Music
Rider.
at the train
Kamen just means
station, the crosswalk
mask.
beeping,
It's just mask
even at
rider.
convenience stores.
Oh,
When their little chime played, she
damn.
would start dancing. It almost got her into trouble once.
I can't
She
believe
was on the
they went
jungle
from
gym and a truck drove
Spider-Man
by. It was playing loud
to,
music out the
to
windows.
Kamen
She
Rider.
climbed up to the top and started dancing, but she lost her balance and fell. She fractured her leg pretty
What you
badly.
mean? How does
It
they
was
go?
Sunday,
Spider-Man,
and it was
Kamen
hard to
Rider?
find an open
Spider-Man
emergency
is the
care.
first was the
I was
first
carrying her
Sentai
on my
show.
back, running and running through town.
Great.
I could still hear
The
her
adaptation of Spider-Man in which
Will I
he
still
was
be able
he
to
is
dance, Mommy?
what is it?
Can
He's
I
like a
still dance?
demon from
She
space.
cried and cried into my shoulder. It was the only time she ever cried so
I know
much.
that he calls his mech
know,
the emissary from hell. That's
that's
how
not
he
true.
summons it.
There was one other time.
And I'm like, that's extremely non-literal. Like, there's not even a spider involved. I think he can still like crawl on
6
walls
years
and
ago.
shit, but
I was the
and
victim of a
it's
shooting.
like so it's like
After the
extremely
surgery,
abstract, not just
Iris
from
came
the
in
original
running.
concept, but from
She was sobbing.
like the phrase Spider-Man in general. So to go from that to Kamen Rider, I'm like, it's a step down. You could have named it like Fish Head.
I
Damn.
swore to myself then that I would protect her, no matter what. Iris is everything to me, more important than my own life.
Iris must really enjoy dancing.
You looking into the Spider-Man show?
Yeah.
Though her drawing skills
I'm
could
just-
use some work.
Waiting for the
Drugs.
game to tell me what
Look at the
happened.
drawing on the wall.
Please allow me to
wondering
learn
about that picture.
anything.
Iris drew it when she was 12.
That's
Just
you on the
Iris
left
and
Iris
Mommy
in the
and
middle, correct?
Hitman Daddy.
Yes,
And who's on the right?
the man I was dating at the time. It was only for 3 months.
Captain Falco. The drawing on the wall looks interesting. You want me to look at it again?
I
Oh
met
my
him
god.
about 6 years ago. Have you been to the Kume Shrine in the Minato district? I was praying there
Yeah,
one
that's
day,
where I taught my
and
roommate
heard a
Kung
voice.
Fu.
Well, more like a groan. Behind the shrine, I saw a man sitting on the ground. He was bleeding badly from his stomach. I took out my
Yep.
phone to call an ambulance, but
I'm glad we get to
God
learn
knows.
about this romance
And
a
he
second
held me,
time.
and then
Well, we're in the timeline where we never learned about the romance.
kissed me. I was shocked, but when I stared into his eyes, then I heard footsteps. And then a bunch of men yelling. They were looking for him. When the voices and footsteps faded, he let me go. Don't call an ambulance. And don't call the cops. I knew he had to be a criminal. So I took him to an underground clinic I knew.
You took him to a mob doctor?
Renju's friend. I only met him once. Even though we had our first kiss seconds after meeting each other, it took a long time before I got to see him again.
But we will
The first
actually
time
learn
we
a
held
conclusion
hands was
to
when we
how that
watched the horror movie
gunfight
together.
worked out.
The first time I took his arm was when we went to a haunted house in an amusement park.
I mean,
But I
surely
wasn't the
she
one who got
knows
hit.
that he
A
was
zombie
like trying
jumped
to
out and
cover
scared
for
us,
her,
and
right?
he clung on
I
to
mean,
my arm.
she had to have been
He had that
involved
cute
in the
side to
fake
him.
out.
Yeah.
And I was falling in love.
I'm just worried because I
Our
wouldn't
second
put it
kiss was
past
in the
this
car.
frickin' game
It's cliche,
to be
I
like,
know.
somehow
We
she
drove around at
didn't
night,
know.
looking at all
I
the
just
lights.
love that it's like we're going through
We parked
every
our car
kiss they
near a
ever
warehouse
had before we get to,
and kissed.
and he was a
I don't
hitman
think
for the
we ever said I
mob.
love you, but we both knew. We were getting closer and closer. I introduced him to Iris about a month after
Yo,
our
the
first
cat
meeting.
grows with
Iris never
her.
had a father figure in her life before. She warmed up to him immediately and treated him like a real
The
deal.
cat absorbed all
From
the
then on,
stab wounds.
It was always the three of us together. We would go to the beach, to the river, the zoo, the amusement park. Going to barbecues with another person was a new experience for me and Iris. Everything felt so fresh. Every day was so exciting. Oh, sorry. You asked about the picture. He wanted to make okonomiyaki one day. He was working with the hot plate. It was ridiculous. He was trying to flip one, and it flew up in the air and landed right on my head. Iris saw the whole thing and
Okonomiyaki is not
laughed
worth
and
the
laughed.
trouble, I think. I
hadn't
don't
seen
like
her
it.
laugh like that in a long
What is
time.
it?
I was having so much fun
It's like
that
a
I
weird
forgot
batter
okonomiyaki
pancake with
too.
like a bunch of
I added the bonito flakes
sauce
and mayo
on
and
it
sauce.
and a bunch of
At this point, there was no going
katsuobushi and often a
Eggs
lot of
flew, flour
cabbage
going
and then
everywhere.
like
The room
some
was
really
not a
thin
pretty
sliced
sight.
pork
After our battle, we
sometimes,
laughed
or
like crazy.
you can get a bunch of different
We were rolling
toppings.
around
So
on
it's
the
like
floor.
a pancake
So
taco.
Iris decided to draw it.
Yeah, it's like a savory. It's like a savory pancake. I don't know.
Wait, no, you can't just call it a savory pancake if you're putting stuff on it. Like a little
put-
slice of pork.
6
You
years
put
ago,
shit on
in
pancakes.
November,
Not
man with a gun broke
additional
into our
food
house.
items.
Fortunately,
Yeah, you could
Iris
put
wasn't
like
home at the
fruit
time.
on
My
pancakes.
boyfriend was.
Like as a
That's why the
garnish.
gunman came. He
No,
wanted
you
to
could
kill
cut.
him.
You could really
He wanted to
slather
kill him
a
and he would
pancake
never
in
stop.
banana,
He pulled the
for
trigger.
example.
But you
I tried to
usually put the
protect him.
banana in the pancake.
The bullet hit
No,
me.
not
Oh, she's
necessarily.
telling
You
us
could
about
cut
the
up banana
gunfight.
and
Both
put it on top.
arrested and incarcerated.
Why was he after your boyfriend?
God damn
Well, he
it!
met
So
me.
she doesn't know.
He
No,
committed some
she got
terrible
shot.
crime. I don't know the details.
Oh, she actually did
was.
get shot.
Mm-hmm.
Awful.
Wild.
So he became a target for underworld criminals. I don't know exactly why, but I know that he betrayed
The
them
boss
in some
showing
way.
up seems to indicate that it was like planned, but I guess
May I
it
ask you
wasn't.
something?
Of course.
I had heard that that incident was a random break-in gone wrong.
Oh. That's not true. I
Oh?
lied about it at the time because of Mizuki.
Wait,
Mizuki
what?
is Iris's friend. If she found out,
Oh.
Iris would find out too. I didn't want Iris to know
Know what?
Oh, come
that
on.
I was
Okay,
dating a
good.
criminal. He was her father figure. Iris looked up to him. If she found out about his past,
Oh, wait, that was it? Do you got questions? Oh my god, that. Whoa! Ah, that's it. The end. No more questions
end.
about
Can't
it.
spend time reminiscing. We have to get moving.
Yeah, let's go.
Oh my god. I imagine this would be less maddening if we had not gotten the Falco side of the story,
Yeah.
in which it's like left all of this unresolved shit that she could have resolved for us just then, because he didn't resolve it because boss capped so.
I am
Ow.
so aggro right now.
So did she not
says
see?
that?
Did she not like go to
Why are
see?
you angry?
You backed down on
him
your
in
Shovel
prison?
Forge promise.
She does.
She
Yeah,
does.
'cause-
She goes to see
yeah.
Falco.
I didn't make any promises.
Yeah.
You promised me a date, though.
I did go to your house.
2 minutes before midnight, and you didn't even take me anywhere.
Yeah, because we only had 2 minutes.
We could have gone somewhere. Iturup, Kunashir, Shikotan, Habomai.
What is all of this?
I
Absolutely
imagine those
not.
are. Oh.
You should have come earlier.
Well,
You want me to bring that log up for you so you can look into it?
Iturup.
Kunashir, Shikotan, Habomai.
His
I like
response,
that it plays the voice line again.
like given his
Absolutely
response,
not.
it must be something scandalous.
What the fuck? Shikotan is like there's a couple of places. One is an island in the Kurils.
Well, this is all in Tokyo.
There's also a village in Hokkaido called Shikotan.
Okay.
Oh no! It's saying that this is part of Hokkaido,
Wait, like
even though
What about
it's
him?
on an island.
I don't need to hide it. I told
A
her he's
traffic
disappeared.
accident. I'm worried.
any idea where he could have gone?
I'm sorry. No.
The Kurils are funny because they're disputed between Russia and Japan.
I've seen him on TV.
Ever met him?
No.
Not at all.
It'd be really funny if
No, not at all.
Russia got it.
I think Russia currently. Well, no.
I know you were
think
mad
it's
about our date,
disputed.
but
I think.
why was your phone off? I couldn't get a
Yeah,
hold of you.
it is currently administered by Russia as part of the Yuzhno Kurilsky district in Sakhalin Oblast. Though Japan continues to claim it as part of Hokkaido.
Last night around 2 a.m., someone visited you. Who was it?
I just love like being in Japan and
left
then
the
you
house
get
as
on a
well.
boat, step on
Where
an
did you
island,
go?
and it's just a bunch of like Russian guys.
You really want to know?
Guess what?
And
You're in
you'd
Russia
do
now.
Anything for the answer.
You're in
Welcome-
maybe Russia.
Yes.
Depending on who
All
you
right,
like
then.
more.
Shovel Forge.
Welcome to
No.
Russia, my friend.
Then
Here,
go on a
have
date
some
with me.
stroganoff.
Again, no.
But you owe me for yesterday.
I told you I couldn't get a hold of you.
Objection. Even if you did get a
That's
hold of
a
me, you
reference.
didn't want to see me anyway, right? Until you fulfill your promise, I won't tell you anything.
She said objection.
Yeah. I'm proud of the game.
Iris,
Proud of you, game,
Promise
for
you won't
making the
laugh.
reference.
I saw something at the cold storage warehouse last night.
What?
Your dead body. I told you not to laugh.
But come on, Date. I'm alive.
I know it's super funny
I'm
that I
right
saw
here.
an image of your
Look, I
corpse.
can jump around.
I thought he was gonna go
Stop,
say
I'm
something that could.
serious.
She just clapped when she said what?
In my dream, I saved you from being killed. And here you are. Which is why I was like that when I went to your house yesterday. Sorry, there's no point in telling you all this.
No, it's fine. Sorry for laughing. I just didn't know what was up with you.
Huh?
I believe you, Date. Maybe you were in a parallel world or something.
Another bizarre explanation.
Hey, what's up?
I want to too. We've been looking for him. We've been getting so many calls. It's hard to keep up with.
Can we go to
Well,
Osaka
I
again?
like guys that like New Guinea fruit bats and yellow spotted neck turtles.
I cannot even picture that.
Wait, great.
Time to Google.
Why?
Well, because it may lead to something in the
Palmer's
future.
fruit bat.
I don't know.
Date, we're on an investigation.
Just let me have this.
Flying fox.
Is
I
it
think.
cute?
That's enough. I'll come right out of your eye socket.
No, the flying fox is Pteropus
I'm going to
neohibernicus.
pop out.
but Bulmer's fruit bat is Proteles bulmerae.
Iba flew out of my left eye and started dancing on the desk. The receptionist immediately fainted. Iris saw the whole thing and also fainted. And so my story ended. The end.
Yay! Best ending.
Off?
Yeah, from school.
Oh, yeah, it's a holiday. So I decided to come to Lemniscate. We're going to do a recording for a show soon.
There's many weird bats from New Guinea.
So what are we doing?
What do you mean?
For our date, of course.
Go on date.
Fine.
Hey, wait!
Yay!
As
So
part
you'll
of
play
the
Shovel Forge with me?
I will not.
So we'll go on a date then.
Yeah.
Deal. And you have to honor our agreement this time.
I just want to know what
can't
her
believe
fucking
it.
deal is. Iba, you didn't see the other playthroughs.
But we can't go right away.
But
I
both
have a
the
recording
Bulmer's
coming up.
fruit bat and
I should be
the
done by
flying
3
fox
though.
are cute.
Tessa,
So
we're starting soon.
that answers your question.
So, Date, meet me back here at 3? If you ditch me, I will be beyond furious. Anyway, bye for now. Peace.
Iris smiled and strolled over to the studio.
There is no point remaining. Let's get moving.
Iris smiled and opened the bulkhead that leads to the underground podcast bunker.
It's like,
Hiss from the cracks in the door.
God, these are the two I were putting off the longest because I know we're gonna go to Sejimo's and be like, I know you did the
So Sajima
murder.
is a key person of interest in this case.
The murder that didn't
Earlier,
happen.
The boss cited 3 points of suspicion against him, and I agree with her assessment. I checked the call logs of So's phones. Congressman Sajima has 1 phone under his name, and a burner phone rented under a fake name.
Did you find anything interesting?
Unfortunately, no.
Really?
But I do have something. I looked into So's secretary's phone.
What do you got, Iba?
1 call in particular stood out to me.
Okay.
It was 1 week ago. From
Okay.
Fuju Prison.
Nice.
The caller identified themselves as inmate number 89.
Number 89.
It was Falco.
Yes. This is most likely the same person who called HQ.
I know who killed Shogunadami.
How often do you think Falco gets Rock Me Amadeus jokes?
I don't understand.
You know the song Rock Me Amadeus by Falco? They were a one-hit wonder in the 80s.
I only know the part where they
He was
would
in
say
prison 6
"Rock Me
years ago.
Amadeus."
Yeah, and
6
then
years
his
ago.
voice sample was like, "Ooh."
That wasn't for the movie, right?
No, I don't think so.
Unknown.
I think
You have
Falco
to
was
ask
just a
Mr.
weird
Sajima
German
for that
band.
information.
Number 89 said he knew who killed Shoko.
It would be really
He did.
good if it was for the
But
movie.
that may be a lie.
Have you seen it?
Does he have any connections
No.
to the Cyclops serial killings?
Wait,
Unknown.
wait, let me be
In all
clear.
honesty,
Is this a
I
movie
have
called
no
Rock Me
idea.
Amadeus?
No, it's a movie called Amadeus.
Oh,
Unknown.
I mean,
don't
yeah,
know.
I've seen Amadeus.
He is not
Yeah.
registered in any
The Falco
databases.
song does not appear in that movie.
I know, but it's like if it did as like for
But it
like
would
the
be
credits,
impossible
if it was the
to determine
credits
when.
song.
Or if it showed up for exactly like one, like 0.5 seconds, like just short enough for you to doubt that you ever heard it at all.
Like if you
And
were
it's been in there the whole, like it's been in there all this time, and no one ever talks about it because everyone thinks they just imagined it.
if like Mozart is playing
jobs
a
from the criminal
piano
underworld for
version of
substantial
Rock Me
rewards.
Amadeus when Amadeus
code
shows
name
up to
is
talk to him,
Falco.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Falco.
Correct.
I just feel like the vibe that movie's going for is a little too elevated for Falco, for a weird one hit wonder German band.
At the same time, though, Mozart in that movie is
we visit
extremely
Fuji Prison?
that vibe. Like the
No.
character
Yeah, we
of
don't have
Mozart
time.
in that movie.
Call up boss.
I mean, he's a
Tell him
little
to
wacky
request a
goober,
number
don't get me
89
wrong.
onto it.
Roger.
He like
He would
farts
love
on,
that
he
song.
like farts on the piano while he's playing for aristocrats. Like
Yeah, I love that he's like a secondary character. That the like point of view character is Salieri, and
I
it's
heard
just
there was no
Salieri
body
like
found at the cold
watching
storage
Mozart be a
warehouse.
little fuck,
Isn't your
just be a little
investigation over?
total imp, and feel so sad that Mozart's a big genius while Salieri is just Salieri.
Number 89.
Oh my
I love that
god! It
movie.
suddenly gave
God, I
me.
love
An
that
inmate at Fuchu prison.
I don't know why.
He used to go by Falco.
But
was an
suddenly
assassin.
I have like
finding such a
extreme
person in
mouse
Japan.
control on this
What about
scene.
About a week ago, he called your secretary.
I don't know anything about that. He was probably calling for a pardon or some. My secretary probably decided it wasn't worth my attention.
Then Mozart just beefs it, and Salieri's like, life is so weird and
What
bad."
did you want to talk to her about?
Well, that's how he
What is the
lived, you know.
private
He
matter
beefed
you
it.
mentioned?
Yeah, he
What
beefed
is your
it.
relationship with her?
I just loved it. I loved.
I'll answer
I don't
your
know,
questions
man.
when you
Yeah,
present
it's a
the
good
law.
movie.
It's such an inspired thing to make Salieri the point of view character.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, especially like that movie. Like Mozart's not interesting as a character in that way.
If you need information, you can ask her.
It is kind of
can't
like,
help
what if we made a Van Gogh movie from the perspective of Van Gogh's like annoyed brother?
I think that would be great.
How many
I think that would
times
be
do I have to
incredible.
tell
Or from the perspective
don't
of that
know
woman who he harassed
I've
with
never
his
seen her before.
severed ear.
Date.
No, that'd probably be really depressing.
I knew he was lying.
Oh,
This proves it.
The difference
I'm
here is
having
that Van
difficulty
Gogh
determining his motive
was
for lying.
not famous during his lifetime.
That's
Iris
true.
was-
That's true.
He's got
It was
Like,
only after basically like an extended advertising campaign by his descendants that he got famous.
yeah, it is true. Like the
I
fucking
told you, I will
baller
not
part,
answer
man.
that question.
That movie ending with like
Why
you know,
not?
Mozart's
We didn't
dead,
find anything there.
and
There's nothing to hide.
you know, like I feel like Salieri's like getting a shave or
appears that he will
something,
not
and the
respond.
guy's humming a fucking Mozart banger, and
Haven't you
he's just
people
like,
got enough?
God
I'm
damn
very
it.
busy. Excuse.
God damn it.
Oh, actually, I do have one more thing to tell you.
I'm
To
your
be
daddy.
honest, Kaname Date, I don't like you. I don't.
I
ever
don't
wanna
like
see
you either.
again. So I suggest that you don't show
You and your
face
poof
here
ball.
anymore.
I feel like if
Your formal
What's
poof.
best for both of us. Understand?
I feel like if I see you again, I'm going to get into an epic gunfight with
Who
you.
does this guy think he is?
Date, your blood pressure is skyrocketing. Any higher could
Wow.
kill you.
Wow.
Wow, that's very
He's
high.
so mad his,
still have much to do.
his veins are gonna explode.
I know.
Let's check out this warehouse.
Date, you're flexing too hard.
Dante, you're exerting the effort of like Arnold Schwarzenegger lifting 8,000 pounds. I walked into it. I could see my breath. I was shivering.
You first arrived here yesterday. At that time, lying on this workbench was...
Iris's dead body, covered with a white cloth.
Well, she wasn't lying.
But the second time...
The corpse was gone.
She was
it
like balled up.
11:25 p.m. But the body could not have simply vanished. Crime scene investigation was here before 11:25 p.m.
When did they arrive?
According to the report, 10:30 p.m. After we finished syncing with So.
It took them an hour and a half to get here?
Correct.
Why did it take them so long?
Unknown. The report does not
Let's
specify.
see. It says here.
Perhaps a result of
I see.
outside
They
influence.
checked the bad cop
Outside
box
influence.
on the form.
In any case, there is nothing examining it will not.
I wish they'd never provided a box that you could
The
just
crane
check
on
and
this-
skip the
nothing has
rest of the
changed.
form.
A forklift. Nothing seems out. That machine is used to cut ice. Do they store ice here?
No, it's really more for the
A
streaming.
switchboard. Nothing seems out of the. A forklift. It doesn't seem like it's in use. It was likely just left here. There are numerous. There is nothing abnormal about them. Hi, I'm Dramaimon.
Iba, the jokes, you've gotta stop.
Oh, there's nothing in it.
It's a wooden box. There is nothing inside. There are only. It is likely that this ware.
Do you know what Bidoof is called in Japanese?
Wardolf.
No, he's called Bebop.
That's good.
Yeah, I like Bebop.
Bee-ba.
Bebop. I mean, it's just beaver, right? But beaver.
Oh my god, is this when you tell me that it's like every single one is them just saying the word with like an exaggerated accent?
I mean, let's see. What's Ivysaur called again? No, Ivysaur's... They're all different. Like, Ivysaur's name is Fushigiso, which is like... It's like, looks mysterious. Fushigiso is like, wow, seems kind of mysterious.
This is fucking weird. I don't see anything else to look at.
Oh, wait, no. I see what's up. Fushigiso... So must be some kind of plant-related word that I don't know. And that's just a homophone for soul, which is a word that can be used to... that can be added. It's like... Japanese grammar is weird. It's kind of like a adverb.
To be fair, every world's grammar is weird.
Yeah. But, alright, soul works kind of like ish.
So it's just like weird plantish? Is that what you're trying to tell me?
No, I think it's just a homophone for a plant word. Fushigi means like mysterious, and then so Ivysaur's name is Fushigi Soul, but I don't know what like part of a plant soul is. But I think that it's a plant word because Venusaur is named Fushigi Bana, and Bana is
But finding
flower.
nothing may...
What do you mean?
I was just thinking out
Like
loud.
mysterious flower.
Let's get going. Date, your temperature is dropping. At this rate, they might find your body.
Yeah, okay. I had to look at the box again. Nothing of value was given to anything. We used to have a date in 10 minutes.
However, Charmeleon in Japanese is just
I took care of what you asked for.
Number 89?
Chameleon.
He's here, in the interrogation.
Izado.
You'll go without me this time. I have some errands to run. One of the higher ups
It's my
needs me.
Pokemon,
I'll
Lizard.
have Pewter go to the interrogation with you.
Yeah,
Understood.
that man. The localizers for Pokemon are so fucking good at their job.
And then Charizard is Rizardon.
The people in charge of like coming up with these fucking names in English are so good at their jobs. Like I feel like the people in Japan need to hire them.
Yeah.
Because I'm sorry, but that's busted.
Is naming your Pokemon Lizard?
That's like some primo Digimon shit.
It's good. All of the Squirtle evolutions have Kame in their name.
Number
And Kame
89.
is
Your
turtle.
real name. I don't know, I forgot.
Same.
Djibouti.
Oh, you know what
Northeast
Caterpie is in
Africa,
Japanese?
A small republic of roughly 900,000.
I don't
Caterpie.
take kindly to stupid lie.
It's the same.
That's good. I mean, it's just literally a few letters off from Caterpillar, so how surprised should we be?
I don't know.
Caterpie's also the same.
It's not like I'm counting.
You know what Weedle is, though.
Oh,
What?
you know about that. It's true.
Beedle.
I called Tsujima's secretary. I got him on the line and I told him something very important.
You spoke with him directly?
Yeah.
Oh my god, and Kakuna is just Cocoon.
Yeah.
I'm loving this. I'm loving this so
told him
much
to
more than
call somebody.
rehashing fucking
Somebody.
Falco's story.
Yeah,
I can't
I
tell
can't
you
believe we're
anymore.
doing this because we got a date in like 10
We got a
minutes.
date. Talk faster, Falco. Have a date.
All right. Let's get back to the topic at hand. 2
Itchy
days ago,
is
you called our
hopeful.
investigation office. You said you know who killed
Do
It's
you,
Yoto
do you
is-
think partly?
That's right.
Do you think partly this is like a
Hey,
copyright
don't be so hasty.
thing? Because
haven't
it's
agreed
like
on a deal.
there's no way, like
gonna let
in
me out of prison,
America,
right?
copyright law
Yes,
at least,
I
like
promise.
just calling something a lizard
You don't want to release
is
me.
not like profitable enough to hold the copyright to if you can get it
That's
at all.
fine. I was expecting this anyway.
I think
I
it's
just
that
wanted
it's
a good
lame.
excuse to leave the prison.
Like, here's all these fantasy animals.
really
They got all
wanna
kinds of
know?
crazy names, and then what about
Here's what I
lizard?
mean.
And he's like,
It makes sense in-
and that is like the mascot next to Pikachu.
It's just lizard.
Oh, nice. Pewter, you just gonna stand
Wow.
there, buddy?
Yeah, is this just something that you can do in Japanese prisons when you're being interviewed? You can just
You'll
fucking...
make a good hostage for me. Take me to the exit.
Damn.
Now.
I love watching Date get beat up, though.
What a baller move for Falco. And now we are absolutely, we're an hour late for the date.
What a move that guarantees Falco will go
Wait.
to prison forever.
Are you kidding me?
I'm late for my date.
A criminal serving a life sentence just escaped from Metro Police. I ordered everyone to keep quiet about this, but it's only a matter of time before the press sniffs this out. We need to
Aren't
get
we in
number
like
89
the
back
triple
before
sub
then.
basement?
This rules.
He had to go so far.
He punched out an officer and stole his clothes.
Holy
he
shit.
put on the uniform and brought me with him at gunpoint. Well, he had the gun in his pocket, hiding it. No one on the floor even knew this was happening. He got on the elevator and made it to the ground floor. He even stole my security card. He said he'd kill me if I tried anything.
Damn, and they make you pay for a
I suppose the whole
replacement of
scene took him
those.
about 5 minutes. He must have planned this.
You're rather calm about all this.
I'm coming down from being terrified for my life.
Honestly, Peter, you couldn't figure out a single moment to escape.
Number 89 still has it. But don't worry, I have a spare. I'll give it to you later.
Great.
How would I know? After he got to the exit, I didn't see where he went. I collapsed right there.
And weren't oh good. You know, as soon as you let he let you go and you ran away. Why would
Boss,
you need to look up
it's
and
my
say,
fault he got away.
"Hey
I'm sorry.
cops, that guy's an escaped
Don't waste
prisoner.
time apologizing.
We need to
Go
go
catch
after him."
I'm the one who has to go on an apology tour.
You really messed up this time.
What did I do?
I didn't do shit.
Dante, I know you are
I just
already
got my
aware of
ass
this.
kicked.
I checked all of them. Number 89 fled in a car that was waiting for him.
So he had an accomplice.
Yes,
Did you see who was driving?
I did.
Who was it?
You and I know him well.
Renju. I told.
Renju?
Very.
Why?
That's so weird, man. This guy's just really spending his life that he's getting here, living it
Dante,
to the fullest.
Moma is calling.
Moma. From the Kumakuras?
From the
I'll
museum.
connect him.
Hello, Mr. Museum.
I just got the word.
I hear you have an extensive collection.
What? Where?
I know people are.
Forget our deal.
Deal? What deal?
You forgot already? I'm talking about Tessa.
Oh, right.
I'll be waiting. You know what to do.
What should we do?
You know what to do.
This lines up with
We
our
have no choice.
date.
We have to take her.
To Moma?
Yes.
We're gonna go on a date to the MoMA.
This is our date.
Oh my gosh.
Why does Iris
Late,
keep
late,
trying?
Late. You're late.
I'm going home.
Never! Have you forgotten the vows you exchanged?
Are you drunk?
No, of course not.
You're drunk.
That's illegal.
Kid. Kidding.
Wait,
can't
this is
believe I'm gonna
Japan and
shovel
Iris
forge
is like
with you.
18, right?
I'm getting excited.
Yeah.
We are not
I think
shovel
she
forging.
would.
I was talking about the date, silly.
Shovel Forge and a date
I mean, it's
are
not illegal
synonymous
to go on a
apparently.
date with anyone.
So where are we going?
No, I'm talking about getting drunk.
Oh. I feel like we've talked about this. Ooh. To where the dragon is.
To meet the dragon.
The dragon? Like that dragon?
Yeah.
Wait, what's
Oh, You
know
wait,
the one.
Wait.
Like a fantasy world with swords and magic.
Uh-huh.
Woohoo! I'm getting fired up.
I took Iris to the Kumakuras. Incredible.
dragon! So cool! So, this is a crime syndicate building, right?
Yeah, the Kumakuras.
And you were trying to make me believe this was some kind of fantasy world?
No, I was telling you about the cool statues.
No, that's what you thought.
Date lied to me!
Do you want me to...
You bastard!
You want me to kill him?
You made Tessa cry!
Mister, save me! Throw this man into Tokyo Bay!
Got it! I'll have him sleeping with the fishes.
This is an interesting turn of events.
I can hardly believe it.
Turns out we took Iris on a date to the site of our own murder.
Moma, I held up my end of the deal.
You sure did! You want to hear about Renju?
Mr. Okiura?
Yeah, what the fuck is going on here? Oh, I have to click on them to talk.
You said on the phone that you saw Renju.
Yeah, I had all my people looking for him.
So, tell me where he is.
I could.
Hey, I held up my end. I brought Iris like you asked.
Date, come here.
You think...
Date.
Wow, what a short king.
I don't know how to ask this, but...
Look at him, he's so little.
You ask Tessa if I can shake her hand, please?
Why is he so little?
Sure.
He's a little dude. He's a little dapper man.
Iris, could you do me a favor?
A favor?
I'm now just realizing...
He wants to see your boobs.
What the fuck, dude?
Oh, sorry. What I meant was, he wants to shake your hand.
Oh, a handshake. I would never show my boobs.
I'm under contract.
I have to wear... There's like a Japanese idol version of the Mormon undergarment, and I'm never allowed to take it off.
It feels good to be
They
the
just
boss.
sewed on censor
So
bars.
how about it?
All right, here it goes. Renju was seen in 2 places. First, Sunfish Pocket, the maid cafe.
He's so hyped.
Second,
Yeah, he's in the
Kume
hype
Shrine.
pose as he's giving you
Sunfish
intel.
Pocket and the Kume Shrine.
Here comes the clues.
Got it. Thanks.
No problem, bro. Really.
Ah, we're bros.
They're out. Looking for Renju. Besides, I can't have them here seeing me.
Good point.
Why do you care?
Can I have it?
What?
Can I have the ring?
Why would I give it to you?
Hey, can I have the ring?
Absolutely, of course you can. Wait, no. I can't give you this.
You're so cheap.
Come on, it's not like you're losing it.
Oh my god,
It's exactly
Dante.
like I'm losing it.
Aw.
We're just gonna... Oh, come on. I feel like if we...
You guys are a good team. Like siblings.
What happened to Mr. Okiura? I heard he escaped the hospital.
So did I. But I don't know anything more than that.
Please tell me.
Did you escape from was strange? 3 things stuck out to me. I laid out the facts. Mizuki was lured to the place where Shogo's body was found by a message from Renju's phone. I found Iris's body in Okiura's fishery cold storage warehouse. Earlier today, Renju fled. Yeah, you're right. This is weird, Date. This is the 3rd weird thing of the weird things that happened.
Hold up. What were you saying about Tessa's dead body?
Oh, well...
Date saw a parallel world with my dead body in it.
Yeah.
Parallel
I'd somehow
world?
traveled through dreams to another
Never heard of
universe.
it?
I don't know.
Or he could have done it through that
Of
save
course I
menu.
am. Yeah,
that we
yeah,
use.
right.
I don't understand it, but I...
Good, because I don't feel like explaining.
He stitched 2
But
segments
why would
together,
Mr.
like in
Okiura
a
do-
I don't know. He could be a
in
hostage.
a
Either way,
cheating speedrun.
I need to find him. Oh yeah, I haven't introduced this old...
I'm 24.
Moma is lying.
Oh,
He is
okay,
at
good.
least
Thank you,
48.
Iba.
Absolutely.
I love the
Sorry for
idea
not
of
introducing
him and
myself.
Oda in school
My
together.
name is Moma Kumakura. I work for a prestigious advertising agency.
You run the Kumakura gang, right?
How did you...
Is he stupid?
Sorry for bringing you.
It's okay.
You don't have to be scared, Tessa. We're not thugs. We're just a gang.
About as contradictory as meatless beef.
The old boss was
We're
really
not
violent.
thugs. We just steal
Take a
land
cheese
from
grater to
old
someone's
people
leg
and
if
kill
you looked at
them.
him funny.
But after I took over,
Old
we
management.
went crystal clean.
Crystal.
Methamphetamines.
No, we don't do drugs. We don't deal with that stuff.
Incredible.
We had to restructure the whole operation. Cut a lot of people off.
Cut?
At the
Your
knees.
throats.
No, not like that.
What are you saying that you do?
MoMA may
Yeah.
not look it, but he's a huge ASET fan.
Like
Also,
the whole
I mean,
point of the
I don't know if
Yakuza
I'm
is to do criminal
huge
shit.
fan.
Why are you
Gambling.
dancing around doing criminal shit?
I hate.
ASET.
Worries.
That was a good one.
Fred, ASET.
Now what does she say?
ASET, you bet.
Wow, my catchphrase!
This is kind of...
But sorry, Moma.
I don't like gangsters either. Gangsters are awful. All those nasty Yakuza guys should drop dead, am I right?
True.
Anyway,
This I hate
Moma,
to
take care of
dox
Iris
my
for me.
fucking dyslexic ass.
What?
I'm only
What?
realizing now that Tessa
leaving me
is ASET backwards.
you'll be safe with him.
I thought it was like an
Are you serious?
anagram
Look at his face!
or whatever.
Not to mention he runs a crime syndicate. What if he sells me to the highest bidder?
Tessa, I would never do that. I told you, we're clean now. We all go home on time. We follow government regulations.
See ya.
Wait! What about Shovel Forge?
I told you I never promised to play with you.
But you promised me a date.
Date, is this true? You son of a bitch.
Incredible.
I'm gonna ignore that.
Good idea.
Date, you're gonna look for Mr. Okiura, right? Take me with you. If you do, I'll tell you about last night.
Her late night visitor.
Fine.
Yay!
Dante, don't ignore me.
It'd be
A
really
clean gang.
it would be really good if we just got through this whole
that's
game without
just a
learning
toy.
anything about Iris's
Oh,
shit.
just a toy.
Let's leave them alone.
We have two places to check. Sunfish Pocket and Ikume Shrine.
I want to go to the warehouse too, where you found my dead body.
Something bothering you?
No, I'm just curious. Oh, and one more thing. Can we eat somewhere?
Food sounds good. I haven't eaten in a while.
Oh, my chest.
I kind of want to check Akumi Shrine because that's important to Falco.
I guess. I don't know. I've like lost.
What? We're
What
looking
the,
for
what
the
the
criminals.
fuck are we doing?
We're trying to find Falco and Renju.
I guess. The Falco problem only happened because we went to go interview him about nothing, about what he said to Sosejima.
You okay?
It's okay.
I'm just
uh,
dead. I'm
missed
already
a step
dead and I'm
there.
dying again.
We're getting a full ass cutscene, and I wasn't expecting that. I know. Are you still looking at Japanese names for Pokemon?
Mr.
No.
Okiura isn't here. I mean, of course he isn't. It's not like we came here right away.
He's already taken off.
Too bad.
It looks like there are no further clues here. It appears we've wasted.
I mean,
It's called Ikume Iribiko Isachi
Fucking
no Mikoto.
every time we get these options to explore a map,
or Ikume
every
no
single
Mikoto.
place is like,
There are
there's
legends
no
about this place
information
written in the
here.
old text.
You've wasted
Got a
your
It's a
time.
shrine dedicated to the god.
We got a
The old
cutscene to
legend
get
goes
no
like this.
information.
One day, Ikume
It's gonna give us
Iribiko
personal
sent one of his
information.
followers, Taji Momori, on an urgent quest.
We're getting
to
this whole
find a
shrine
mysterious
background.
magical fruit.
I don't
Fruit
want to
called
solve the
Tokichiku
mystery
no Haku.
anyways.
It's said that eating it will grant
I just
you
want to
immortality.
luxuriate in this
After many
game
hardships,
experience.
Taji
Read
Momori was able to
more
find the fruit.
text.
But by the time he got back, Ikume Iribiko had died. Taji Momori mourned. He handed half of the fruit to the man's wife, and he left the other half on Ikume Iribiko's grave, then died on the spot.
Cool.
It is said that that fruit is still inside the shrine behind us.
Really? The fruit of immortality.
Yes.
Maybe that's how Iris survived getting stabbed 100 times.
Not interested?
How'd she get her eye back in?
I'd rather have normality than immortality.
You just grew back. When you're immortal, that happens.
over
That's how it
Okay,
works.
I thought I was gonna say like
You can't see it from
she
here,
had to
can you?
stop Renju
I know it's
before
there
he
because I've
chopped
been to
down.
this shrine before.
Curious flower. Oh, I should probably turn my head and look at it. Night vision. Dirt, dirt. There's a fucking little splinter cell in there.
More specifically, a winter iris. This is the same flower that was on display at Iris's house.
Oh, this is where her mom probably gets them.
Yeah. How did you know? It's the same kind that's at my house. I told you about what it means, right?
We refuse to give you more information.
Iris is also a part of the eye, and the Greek goddess of rainbows. She delivered messages from the gods. That's
We're
why the flower
explaining the
means good news and
symbols.
hope. It's nostalgic. This place is a memorable one for me. 6 years ago, I used to come here with someone.
Someone?
I used to call him Uncle. He was a thoughtful, reliable man. I thought of him as a father. But one day, he just disappeared.
She's talking about...
Hitomi's lover.
Uncle Hitman. Uncle Agent 47.
When you asked me why I became an idol, I wasn't being entirely truthful. I told you that it was because I wanted to become famous. But more specifically, it was for Uncle. I've been looking for him for 6 years, but I didn't find him anywhere. I didn't know where else to look. So instead of me finding him, I thought that he could find me instead.
You think if you became famous, he'd contact you?
Yeah.
So that is why she became an idol.
Let's use her as bait.
I mean,
We don't know
it's also
about
been
their
my dream
connection
since I
yet.
was little. That's a part of it too.
Not in
So
this
why do you use the
timeline.
name Asa? Shouldn't you use your real name?
Oh no, I don't have to. He was the one who came up with the name Aset. He told me that if I ever became an idol, I should use that name.
What? What a weird...
Date, we have no time to
What does it
Yeah,
mean? Wait, what does that mean?
That would be like if I had a kid and I was like, hey kid, if you ever start a band, you should call yourselves Metallica.
But then it's going to turn out Metallica's the place where a hitman was dumping all of the bodies. Oh, hell yeah. What is that, a stalker anime up there?
Yeah, they love Stalker in Japan.
Still going. Saw a familiar no. Oh, thank God. Oh, for a second I was expecting Oda.
Wow, this is surprising.
Yo.
Wait, Mizuki has an orichalcum trident?
Why are you two together?
Mizuki has an orichalcum trident.
Oh my God, we've never been
Mizuki's a giga simp.
Thanks for letting me stay last night. Oh, no trouble at all. Anytime. You could even live with me if you want. That's a great idea.
It's the
But
cream.
it would be weird to live with you if you're gonna date my
I have
dad
right now
slash
really
roommate.
sucks.
It's the mysterious green cream soda.
Yeah.
What's up?
If you can down a whole glass of that
What are
seaweed
you gonna
soda,
do,
they just
scold
give
me or
you
something?
orichalcum trident.
Where do you get
Why do you care
where
what
do you
I
get
do?
the cash for
Why are you
this,
so
though?
angry?
I mean,
I'm
she's
not
got super
angry.
strength. She
In
can like
fact, I'm
pull all
feeling
kinds of
good.
grifts.
Also, her dad. I guess her
excuse me.
dad owns the place. Mermaid took me to the corner. Mizuki's been here for 12 hours.
Mizuki was crying earlier.
Crying?
Yes.
Just crying in
We were
Sunfish
trying to cheer
Pocket?
her up. What happened to her mom was... And we thought she was having a hard time. She must have come here looking for company. That's probably why she stayed with Iris last night. She didn't want to be alone.
Damn, this is very,
Shoko's body is
this
still
is
under the
very
jurisdiction of the
cordial
police.
for someone whose name
There
is
has not been
only
a ceremony,
Mermaid.
nor has the body been cremated. The culprit has not been caught.
Well, this
We
is the
cannot
mermaid that
revenge
was
you.
telling me about the Sigma
And on
grind
top of that,
Yeah.
her roommate has abandoned
earlier in the
her.
day.
Wait, her roommate
I
is
did
a...
not abandon her.
In any case,
I was beat
there
up
are many ways
by
you
a
could calm
by an
Mizuki
extremely
down.
secure prisoner.
Mizuki is... Please, try to under...
Alright, I'll make fun of
I
her.
won't understand. I refuse to understand. She's got an orichalcum trident. I don't have any trident. That's all I need to know.
Hey, you from your dad?
The police asked me a bunch of questions. But I don't know where he is.
Hey, you know,
Why are you
just
asking
earlier
me
I was
about
thinking about a story your dad told me
was just
about how he
curious.
used to go kill old people in the countryside to take their land.
Oh my
That
god.
company was made by my grandpa.
Oh, do we get the
Daddy
grandpa
has nothing to
story?
do with it.
Oh.
I don't know anything about the warehouse.
Now, the grandpa story
Wait.
I remember perfectly.
Why?
Oh, no. Oh, remember the x-ray thing? Where he's like, oh, hell yeah, look at
Those
these
are
hot
some nice
bones.
hip bones.
Yeah.
But we've never been able to do that with anyone else.
If you're enough of a pervert, anything can be
I've
sexy.
heard that Renju was sighted here.
When do you mean?
When? I got the info a few minutes ago, but I don't know when he was seen.
Oh.
Ringing any bells?
No.
Well, he hasn't come by today. But yesterday...
Wait.
Yesterday?
You don't remember
I
an
was
adult
here
man with
yesterday.
perfectly even bangs right across his brow line?
It was after that. After you and Ota left.
Ota looks like
Why
he's
didn't
on
you tell me
opium.
sooner?
Yeah, it's called being a
didn't ask.
fanboy.
And I don't have
If you
anyone to
just
contact
love
you.
Star Wars
Damn
enough,
it.
John, you could be like that.
We just missed
Yeah.
you.
If you simp hard enough, your body produces opium.
He was looking for Iris. He was asking everyone where she was.
Looking for me?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Did he give a reason?
No, not in particular.
Iris, can you think of why he would be looking for you?
No, not at all.
Azuki?
I don't know either.
Mizuki's just here thinking like, yeah, he's looking for Iris, but he won't contact me since he was hospitalized 5 days ago.
Uh-huh. What a
She's
bad
my friend
dad.
from back when I worked here.
Imagine,
We would hang out outside
imagine
of work, too.
having a parent who
We
just
coulda
straight up
haunted
abandoned
places
you,
and
but
have
also
Osa
that
and
same
stuff.
parent hangs out with your current caretaker
Blow
all
those
the
boys
time
away. Blow
and just
those
never
boys
talks
away.
to you.
Yeah, blow those boys.
Oh, Mizuki.
Mizuki, you really shouldn't say that.
Mr. Okiura helped me when I was just starting out.
Like we're superimposing
mom is
Renju's
single?
torso on her neck,
He
like
really
like
supported
it's a type of centaur
changed my
where it's an
name when I was
adult
a little
man
baby.
coming out of an
I
idol's
got
neck,
hired by Lemniscape
an adult
all
man's
because of
torso.
him.
Yeah, I know. I don't really have
Iris
a
used to
great
stream
place
all
to
her own
put him
content.
anywhere.
No, he actually fits pretty perfectly over the
Singing and
mermaid
dancing
lady.
and
Yeah, I think we did
stuff.
this last time
But
too. His
before we knew it,
luxurious
she went
hips.
viral.
Right, I heard about that. That's how she started getting offers, right? But because Iris's mom knows Renju, she decided to go with Lemniscape.
But there's more to it than that. There are other reasons. Daddy was totally taken in by her talent.
Her talent?
Dancing, really. Her dancing is what got her into Lemniscape. He knew ever since she was young that she would be talented. He didn't want any other agencies to have her.
I didn't know that.
Oh, I don't like the sound
Daddy's
of that.
not the type to
Yeah.
get compliments.
He didn't want any other
This is
agencies
kind of
to have
embarrassing.
her.
Daddy knew
I didn't know he thought of me
since
that
she was
way.
little that he was gonna groom her.
Iris, I still need to know. What were
Yeah,
you doing
who showed up at your
Sunday at
house
2
at 2 a.m.?
You haven't fulfilled your promise.
This is the date. I fulfilled my promise.
We're at a restaurant and everything.
We're going on a date
Told
with you and
no
Mizuki.
info until the date is complete. Don't you get it? This date is an open.
Keep telling me about this
Right.
warehouse.
Yeah, tell me
told
about
you
your
this already.
your fishman grandfather.
Date.
Look, Mizuki is 4,000 degrees.
Possibly.
Wait,
She
she's
may just be
lying?
excited.
I don't know.
That's interesting.
She's mad at us for
Because-
being gone for so long.
More than
I
sleeping
mean,
and eating.
we've gone over that question in
Well,
like multiple
maybe about the same as
timelines,
eating.
and like
Anyway,
it's always been
I've
the same
loved
story.
moving my body ever since I was a little girl.
Mm.
And you're fast too.
I love to move.
Yeah, I did a lot of track meets.
You know what I like?
Were you
I
always
like
the
lifting my arms and putting them back down.
I told you that Iris
I like
is the goddess
stepping
of rainbows
lively
in
all
Greek
over the
mythology,
carpet.
right?
Oh, that's cute.
I
She
like
was
to
the
bend.
messenger of
I
the
like to
gods.
bend
She
my
had to be
knees.
really fast.
I like to
Rainbows
twist
being so
my
fast to
waist.
disappear was the source
I
of the
like
legend.
to
You're
flex
as
my
fast
neck.
as your namesake then.
You want to race?
Sure. Let me get the chance.
It's weird that you couldn't outrun that like 80-year-old man.
Anything else? Well, he did seem really sick.
All that
He
Renju
was
footage.
pale and sweating a lot.
Oh shit! I thought they were gonna go somewhere else with that.
Perhaps.
He seemed like he was being a real sicko that night.
Mizuki comes here a lot. She's really friendly with everyone. I like it here. Everyone treats me nice.
Is it because you're the daughter of the owner?
No, it's not like that. We're
Renju owns
BFFs.
Sunfish Taka.
She wields
Yeah.
extraordinary power.
That's
with
how
her
she's
touch.
able to get this fucking trident.
The Okiura family is
I see.
really something, huh?
So, what do you look for in guys?
Well, a triple
Do we
white
have
sea
to ask
devil
this
or an
question?
Amacanthus
I have to
nivalis.
run out everything before I get the map icon again.
That's
Before I get
enough.
the option to hit, hey, summarize it for me. Oh my god, what about you?
Dance for me,
Nothing.
Iris.
Nothing.
Dance for me.
Right
Dance
here?
in this
Ooh, I
restaurant.
want to see too. Me too.
I would also like to see that.
I don't know. Come on, just show us. But
Coward. Coward.
all right, I'll go set up.
Set up.
Wait.
You're so talented. Do a dance.
Mermaid didn't listen and hurried off.
Jeez. Fine, if you insist. Yay! Iris, we're ready.
Set up a stage for you. You'll
All
be
right,
under a
world,
spotlight.
Get ready.
Oh, I can't
See
wait.
my dance.
See, it,
Invincible Rainbow Arrow. Hit
That's the
it.
name of the dance.
uh-huh.
Awesome.
I'm like waiting
Everyone's
for her to get like
clapping.
sniped in the head before she can finish the dance. This is the same dance she was practicing.
Yeah. Look, you can see in the dance how much she loves to move.
Teacups that are flying,
Because
on
she's
maps
big,
flying, you'll think
moving
that
a
I'm
lot.
flying, this'll tell them all.
God, I hope this doesn't get fucking copyright claim. Quick,
Of
we
course.
have to talk more over
Burning and
the.
fire, cold frost on the pyre,
What?
it never expires. You see
This is what I wanted from this game the whole time. I was just hoping that we would get a big idol song.
They
Yay!
didn't even give her mouth flaps for it, which I guess makes sense because they're like playing the song from like the
Iris
stereo.
actually sings completely through her nose. She flexes her nostrils to form words. It's actually a lot easier to keep the pitch stable while you're dancing than nose music.
I feel kind of bad because, like, you know, the Japanese voice actress probably is like a good singer.
Well, and like probably had some production behind it. This is just like karaoke style, like no mixing at all. One take. Look at her go. Look at her flapping. Look at her flapping and flopping and twitching and she's doing all the types of movement.
Wow, what an incredible dance, Tessa. I mean, to be fair, I feel like if you were to ask anyone...
Mr. Okira wrote the music, and
Kid, I
the
couldn't
lyrics.
do that dance probably.
I know what I mean, like,
Holds a
anytime
special
someone's
place in
like,
my
I'm a
heart.
professional dancer,
right.
and if you went,
Yeah,
alright,
he's really
dance
talented.
for me,
I
I
like
like,
dance.
I don't know what they
He's
could
done so
possibly
much
do
for
that
me.
would
I know
impress
I can
me,
rely on
and I
him
don't
more
know
than
what
anyone
they
else.
would possibly want to do.
Dude, this means that you have not consumed a lot of media featuring people who are professional dancers, because those motherfuckers cannot wait to dance for you.
I've seen a lot
think about
of
that later.
like as a kid I would
Let's
just
get going.
put whatever was on TV on. So I've seen multiple seasons of Do You Think You Can Dance?
Uh-huh. And
so
you know that those guys, they love to dance.
I don't think they love it that like well it's less like it's less like they love to dance as much as it is like a dance is something that has like production.
But I'm here
there's a
now.
routine. But to just like put someone
Well, that's
on
like
the
a choreographed
like a flow
group
sheet.
dance.
You
Like,
have legs.
so you
someone
think
on the
you can
spot.
dance?
Maybe they're not.
So you think You Can Dance has a
Maybe
lot
they're
of
my
b-boys,
boobs.
and it's always giving them like challenges and making them do new dances. But if you took those same b-boys and just like were at
Didn't you
like a
say that you
festival
saved me
or
in your
something,
dream?
they would just break it down for you right
What did you
there.
mean by that?
I told you that I'm with an organization called Abyss, right?
Yeah, you told me 2 days ago.
But
We find clues in the minds
Great.
Like
of
a lot of
Thanks.
breakdancing is improvisational.
Right.
You only have to like rehearse a lot if you're doing something that's
but that's
really
also
hard.
like a very
That's what the entire
specialized
organization is
dance.
about.
How do you even do that?
I mean, a lot of hip hop dancing is like
We have a
just
machine
period is
we call the sync
improvisational. A lot of footwork
What is that?
is
Okay.
improvisational. A lot
Well,
of turfing
I
is
hate to
Not
improvisational.
say
an
it.
explanation. Tell me how it works.
If I saw a professional dancer
I can
and I was
explain,
like,
but
"Oh wow,
I require
you're
a
a
bit of background
professional
to understand.
dancer and you love to dance, can you show me?" And they just like moved some chairs away and started crumping, I would think less of them.
I don't know. Have you ever seen someone who's like really
No,
skilled at
I know what it
shuffle?
is.
Like it's
It's
impressive.
the core programming behind AI, right?
I sincerely, I honestly feel like
What?
dancing
shivering.
needs a context to
It's
be
nothing.
good.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, there has to be music. Like, you're right. They are. I didn't realize that's what you meant when you said
That's what I
move
meant.
tables and chairs away, and they're just
This will
fucking
get sent to the brain.
dancing.
The only sound is like
Complete silence. Like you just hear them exerting themselves and grunting and breathing
and,
really hard.
and their shoes squeaking.
I've heard of it.
Like that's what I'm imagining.
Inside
Fabric
the
of their
skull, there's
clothes
an army of
rustling.
little teeny tiny soldiers that surround the brain.
Yeah,
protect the brain
because
from
it's
bad
like
stuff
you're
in
not
the
gonna
blood,
be
right?
at a restaurant where,
almost it,
and
yeah.
you're not gonna be able to commandeer the sound system
blood-brain barrier
in
describes the
90% of
architecture the microvessels of the
scenarios.
brain.
I mean, like that. You
is
do
a
know that's a
creative
whole
shield that
genre
protects the
on
brain.
YouTube.
To get through,
Is like
an
just
object
music
must be
videos
no
without
larger
music.
than
Uh-huh.
0.4 nanometers.
Like I'm looking at one right now. It's
Yeah.
just This Is America without music.
I was gonna say I think there's like a dancing in the street too.
Thriller without music.
But yeah, the
Technology
Bowie
only works
ones
for the
are
small
always
things,
good because he's always like
really
wearing a
teeny tiny
huge
things.
coat.
And when they make a
I'm
machine,
trying to remember.
they're called nanomachines.
The one he did with Mick
I heard they
Jagger
use them a lot for medical and tech
has one.
fields. Some of the cutting-edge nanomachines can even go inside your body and cure illnesses. They can even cure cancer. And they go beep, beep, beep. That's what Mom said. Well, I don't know if it was like beep, beep or rrr. But anyway, nanotechnology costs tons of money. Only a few people can even afford it. My college professor said only the richest of the rich have nanotechnology. But he's pretty liberal, so...
What does that mean?
Largely accurate. Nano is a prefix meaning 10 to the negative 9th power.
He said he's liberal,
A
so he
nanometer
thinks
is
says only
therefore
rich people have
0.0000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000
ink machine uses machines approximately 2.16 nanometers long. Viruses are on average 20 to 970 nanometers. So sync nanomachines are far... This
Wait,
allows
so
them
the
to
sync
access
device
neural
fills you with
circuitry.
nanomachines?
During
I mean,
sync,
that makes
the
sense.
nanomachines are used to write in
Does
messages
it?
data.
I mean, it makes more sense than the alternative that it's just like a big brain hat. All right, here's
Okay,
how our
we have
secret
the
tech
basics down.
works.
Let me explain how syncing works.
Well, it's
Syncers
just like
me equip the
nanomachines
sync
are
gear and use
incredibly
it to access
advanced
the subject's
technology.
brain.
Well, that's what's
Inside the
Peter's.
helmet are
That was
nanocables.
Peter's specialty
And on the
was
tip of each of these
nanotechnology.
cables is a special
Maybe
nanomachine.
so.
But the machine can't reach the brain through
It's
blood
just like
alone.
a world
you
with
why?
sophisticated enough
BBB
nanomachines to
soldiers
do
say,
this
"Go away," and
is
push
a
them
world
back.
that's
Well,
like completely
yeah, kind of.
unrecognizable from
But
our
for
own.
the sync to work, we have to get the nanomachines
Yeah,
into
I
the brain
mean,
itself.
to be fair, like
How do we do that?
I feel like
Drill a hole in the skull?
I feel like that was the case when we had the jelly
In Shovel
eyeball.
Forge, you can use a pickaxe and...
No,
Yeah.
it has nothing to do with tools.
Damn, Shovel
We don't
Forge.
have to
Wait,
open a hole.
is Shovel Forge
Skulls already
Fortnite
have
or
holes in them.
Minecraft?
One of those holes is the
both.
optic canal, which is a nerve
Why
canal
couldn't?
located
Why
behind
wouldn't
the
it be
eyes.
both?
The nanocables of the sync gear go through your
Well,
eyes.
I do feel
then
like
go to the back
the
of your
graphical
eye socket.
fidelity of
Then
Fortnite is a
through
big
the
part of
optic
its
canal
appeal.
to the sea.
So if it were to look like
sea?
Minecraft,
The sea of brain cells, anyway.
That sounds kind of romantic.
It's only a chunk of protein.
Once the
Iris-
nanocables arrive at their destination,
once the
they type in the
nanocables
sync
are,
process.
once we hook
slide
up all
into
these
the brain
cables
like roots of a
inside your
tree.
skull,
And on the tip of each cable, the nanomachine sends and receives data. This is controlled by the Wadjet system. And that's how the syncer and the subject exchange information.
Exchange?
Think of it this way. The human brain has a max capacity of one psyche, one consciousness.
Multiple instances of consciousness inside one brain can cause a total collapse of higher brain functions.
You know how a car only has
Okay,
one
I'll
steering
just
wheel?
believe you when you say
If
that.
there were two, there would be
yeah, they can
accidents
say
all over
whatever
the
they
place.
want about
Well,
nanotechnology because
don't
it's
some
not
planes
real.
have two control sticks?
Okay, maybe it wasn't the best metaphor.
Well, and just like
What I'm trying to say
brain
is
to
that the
brain
human body can only
interface is
hold
also a
one
not
person.
real thing.
If you try to have two people inside one brain, it will
Just
break.
just wait
I see.
until. Hey, look, Elon Musk said he's putting it. His eyeball
Because
tech
of this,
is
the
coming
syncer's
next
data goes
year.
inside the subject's
So,
brain.
Yeah, he's definitely
The only
gonna
thing
do
inside
it.
the subject's mind at the time of the sync are their memories.
I mean, we all laughed
Like a
when he
house
talked
with no
about
one
the
inside.
stupid tunnel.
We syncers break into the house, look for
And I
clues,
mean, none of
Yeah,
those
but-
tunnels
and
are.
now we're all
within
writing
6
hyperloops
minutes.
every day.
Yeah, I was gonna say none of those
Yes,
tunnels are in
or else
operation.
the house will collapse in our
But
hands.
The neural circuits would become too deeply entwined with
What?
one another.
I'm just like,
To put it simply,
like
the syncer would be trapped
I mean,
inside
like the
subject's
fantasy
house.
cybernetics, right? Is all about the
Thank you for
fantasy of
explaining it.
tech that
don't completely understand how
works
sync
really,
works,
really
but
well
still.
and
Just
never
don't tell
breaks.
anyone. This is extremely confidential.
When like the
It's okay, I
reality
won't.
of like
Date, tell me this. Who did you sync with yesterday?
a
Didn't I
politician.
show you his picture? Congressman So Sajima.
So that's why you know so much about him.
It's just like I don't want to
You've
put a
never
fucking
met him, right?
I don't
I
want to
haven't,
put
I
shit in
swear.
my eyeball.
Hey, Date, you saw my corpse here, right?
I did. I'm sure of it.
And in SoStream, you saved me from getting killed.
Yeah,
And
And then somehow, I resurrected.
yeah.
yeah. Wow, what was that take? That was so
Date,
dramatic.
That means you're...
Date, is the cold too much?
Yeah, I'm freezing too. Iris, let's get out of here for now.
Roger that.
All right, let's go check on Oda, I guess.
We are so lost. Like, this plot has gone so far from
I'm so hungry.
the murders.
Why are you here?
Wait,
I told Date I was hungry, so...
We're just showing everyone Iris
wanted to eat
at
here.
this point.
yeah.
I'll have my usual, Ota.
Yes, right away.
Wait, but you guys aren't a working restaurant. Maybe in this timeline, it's a restaurant that works sometimes.
Omelet rice.
Oh,
Ota's omelet rice is so good it gives me stomach cramps.
Is that a compliment?
yeah. Wait.
You're embarrassing me.
Well, Ota appears to have taken it as a compliment.
You've been yes.
Yeah, I have.
Have you met Ota's mother, Mayumi?
Oh my god,
Yeah,
I'm so
but I don't
it's
think she likes me.
That's not true.
no,
Mom
it's
is
true.
just jealous of how pretty you are, Tessa.
Not very reassuring. Whether out of jealousy or otherwise, she still doesn't like.
Yeah, cause her. Yes, he does not like.
Iris,
She's
about
not a
her
fan
coming
of
back
her
to
son
life.
being fin-domed.
Hold it. What do you mean coming back to life?
Long story, man. Okay, great. We're just gonna tell everyone
Dante
about
jumped
the
into a
secret
parallel world where I'm
government.
still alive.
Tessa died?
Yep.
Yeah, it's gnarly. And then in one of them, you ate shit too. And that one was
She's
cool.
in the living room. I think she's watching TV.
How about you? What are you doing here?
I was just doing some meditation, lying on the ground.
He means
Yeah, just
sleeping.
normal Ota stuff.
Dante, why are you with Tessa?
We're on a date.
We are
Not shovel for it.
on a date.
Oh, a date, huh? A date?
I'm on an investigation, and she.
This is all. This was
Dante,
this. It was
I have
all
some
worth
delicious
it.
fugu eggs. I promise they're not poisoned.
That's
Would you
right,
like
Ota.
some?
I'm cucking
No,
you.
thanks. I'm
Yeah, I'm not.
Enjoy, you little turd.
Where's Renju?
You're still looking
You're
for
a
him?
worthless
Well, like I
human
told you
being, and I
before,
hate
I don't
you.
know.
And I'm going to commit a statutory crime just to spite
Yeah.
you.
My dad taught
It's
me when I was
really,
little.
it's very interesting to
making
see
me
the
something
difference in
too, right?
fans. Momo didn't.
Sure.
Momo
My
got
treat,
mad
Dante.
at us for standing her up on a date. But
Hey,
That's because
can you
Momo's a
tell me about
righteous
this parallel
fan.
world?
yeah,
Oh,
what
sure.
Ota's like,
How should I
grr.
explain this?
Ota's a
Well,
degen.
And yet they're the same age.
I know.
He's been
Let's
one
play
this
rock,
whole
paper,
time.
scissors.
Yeah,
Rock, paper, scissors.
Ota and Momo are the
If we
same
tie,
age.
nothing
They're both
happens.
24.
We just shake hands.
Yeah.
If
Is,
I
is
win,
that really
you have to
Momo's
give me
age?
something.
No, that's just what he
if I
said.
win?
I'll do
Okay.
anything.
Iva
God, I
said he
hope
was
it's
40.
true.
Iva said he was 48, but he told Iris he was
Anything.
24.
Darn
Dante,
it.
your heart rate is rapidly Why exactly is that?
All right, let's do this.
Okay, let's go. 1, 2, 3, shoot!
What do I throw out? Rock.
Shoot!
Stalemate.
Wow.
The most. Well, let's shake hands. Shaky, shake. We just played rock, paper, scissors, right? We tied and shook hands. But in a different timeline, maybe I got a reward from you. Or maybe you could have seen me naked or something.
Why did I choose rock?
What exactly
I always
were
choose
you going
rock
to
and it
make
always
her do?
wins.
So those timelines are what I'd call a parallel world.
So you think I
But
jumped
not in
from
this
a world in which
video
you were
game.
dead to this
I
one where you're alive?
guarantee you,
That's what I
no
think.
joke,
Huh.
no matter which
Parallel
one you
world,
pick,
huh?
she ties.
Can't believe it, but
Sure
Well,
you
yeah,
can.
because it's the only
Parallel
result
worlds
that makes
exist.
sense.
Do you know about
They don't
the
want to make
Mandela
new
effect?
cutscenes for all
Or
the
the
different.
Booba Kiki effect?
Wait, the
Or the
booba.
100 million balls?
Oh
if I explain
God,
that, would you
the
believe me?
Booba Kiki thing is
Sounds really
no
interesting,
matter what
Tessa.
language you
I
speak.
know some urban legends like
If
that.
I give you
The
two
spatial
shapes, one a
temporal
round, one a
man,
one a
and
pointy
the lost
one,
friend,
and tell you to name
and
one of
the
them
story
Boba
of
and
two
one of them
sisters.
Kiki, you inevitably name the pointy one Kiki and the round one Boba.
Damn, in my John, as soon as I did it, I did that.
Yeah,
Dante, look at this picture.
that's it. See, they're gonna do it.
Oh,
There's the Boba and there's the Kiki.
There's a famous experiment regarding this picture. You show this image to people around the world and ask a question. Which one is Booba and which one is Kiki? Believe it or not, 98% of people asked have the same answer. The rounder one is Booba and the jagged one is Kiki. Isn't that weird? In other words,
Be a
everyone
real
thinks that
dick
Booba
to
is a certain
call the
way and
jagged one
Kiki is
Booba.
the other. It applies universally across languages and cultures. It's like
Well.
something ingrained inside all humans.
Or it implies a level of cultural hegemony or hegemony. Hegemony.
Like worshipping
Like
the sun and the
that
sea.
they might know
or
the
thinking
English
that the
word
mother
for
is soft
boob.
and the father is jagged. Regardless of your culture or background, you probably think this way.
It's-
I thought it was
It's what
pronounced
Jung
Boba
called the
and
collective
not Booba,
unconscious.
but whatever.
There exists a
Boba's
second
also
psychic
round.
system of a collective,
But I'm just saying,
universal,
like,
and
this
impersonal
is
nature,
literally
which is identical
impossible
in
to
all
test
individuals.
because of
That's what Jung
colonialism.
said about it. Think of it
Well,
like bamboo.
It's not
Bamboo
impossible to
stalks
test.
look
It's
like
just that it
individual
doesn't lead
plants
to
since they're
actually that
separated.
conclusion.
But
It just
underground,
leads
they're
like the
all
conclusion that it
connected.
leads to is that
Human
everyone
psyches might be like
thinks
that
one
too.
shape is boba and
Connected
one
at
is
a
kiki.
subconscious level.
That's about all you learn.
Parallel.
You learn that
You
people
see me
have
in the
similar
And dreams are all
similar
about our subconscious
sorry,
minds.
have similar
So if you
acoustic
follow the
relations
roots,
If it
or
was
similar
me,
similar relationships to some specific
something like that.
phonemes.
if it was me, I'd be like, if I was that scientist, I'd be like, this means that at some point the Booba and the Kiki visited this place.
This world is full of really interesting stuff. But you know the most interesting thing of all?
It's the ancient alien proof.
That humans exist at all.
We were created by
universe
we were
developed in a
created in the
very
war
particular
between the
way to
Booba
get
and the
here.
Kiki.
If things were even slightly different, well, the
Are you a
galaxies and
Booba
solar
or a
system
Kiki?
and
Take
all
this
of that
test
might
to
not have
find
existed
out.
at all.
And that means humans would never be born. And
Okay.
even if everything happened exactly like that, the probability
What's
of
your
human
sign,
life developing
Booba or
is extremely
Kiki?
low. And yet, here we are.
Welcome to Star
Imagine a box
Star
full of
Friends
ping-pong
or whatever the
balls,
fuck that app is
labeled
called.
1 to 100 million.
Please select
Would
your
you be able to
sign.
pick
Is
out
it
the
Booba
one?
or Kiki?
No.
Not likely.
But what if there were 100 million of you?
Well, then one of us would definitely pick up the one.
Stars, what the?
Exactly.
Well, maybe.
The birth of humanity is so improbable.
Because if it's at
that
like the bottom,
basically a
then none of
miracle.
us are gonna be
But
able to
if there
get
were
it.
multiple universes,
It's
Then it wouldn't
only
be strange
possible
that at least one of
because
them had
Oh my
humans.
god, this
like-
one doesn't make any sense
The
either.
anthropic principle.
it's describing
They may
the
have
proper
underestimated her
What-
intelligence.
I was just really curious about epistemology.
Look, if there were 1,000 of us, it does not actually, like, probability doesn't make it so, like, that's not how probability works.
That's how Bayesian probability works.
That's how what?
Bayesian conditional probability.
Oh, okay. Then not the probability of the scenario they are describing. I imagine Bayesian probability is that it's like completely
Well,
random.
Bayesian considers priors when calculating the probability of a subsequent event, right?
Which parallel universes explicitly would not.
Yeah.
do you know
Like, because there's no
Nelson
ordering
Mandela?
relationship.
Well, yeah. The former president of South Africa. He helped abolish apartheid.
Do you think he's
He
dead?
died in 2013, but a strange thing happened. When the news broke, people all over the world thought, didn't Mandela die in prison in 1980?
Wait, that's
That's
what
the
they
Mandela
thought
effect.
explicitly
It's when
that?
your
I've never
memory and
heard someone
history have
explicitly
discrepancies.
say they thought he had died in prison in 1980. I've heard people say that they had thought he had previously died, but that really just goes to show, I think, more about global history's interpretation of black leaders and leaders opposing oppressive states than it does parallel
There are
universes.
lots of examples. Like the name of this kid's book with the bears having different spellings. Or people
And use
remembering that Kennedy
Berenstain
was
in the
assassinated in a
game. It's
4-seat car.
copyrighted.
But in our world, he was in a 6-seat car.
Huh. I
Well,
thought
because
it
the
was a
6-seat
4-seater
car
too.
is a 6-seat
Or that
sedan is
electric mouse
insane.
from that movie.
It is.
That's why people don't remember
Remember
that
the tip
one.
of its tail being
Because it's an
flat.
insane car that he was
Wasn't
in.
Yeah, it's because they don't make sense
all
to
yellow.
talk cars
And the design
anymore.
didn't change.
It's a long fucking car.
Lines from movies, company logos, historical events,
All
and
it-
little things.
Like my
the
favorite thing
Mandela
about
effect is everywhere.
the Mandela
Why do you
effect
think that is?
is that it just proves
Because those memories are from parallel worlds?
Yeah,
That
there you go.
would explain it. I
So
guess.
the Booba is teleporting memories from other universes into our mind.
it's just like
As-
the only thing the Mandela effect to me explains is that like people's memory is faulty and they refuse to admit it.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, maybe as a kid you fucked up and called the people from the Bear book Bearsteins. Because you were a child.
Well, I think
So, there's this girl.
I think the
Let's
Berenstein
call
one is
her
like
B.
Berenstein
She's
versus
practicing piano in her
Berenstain,
room.
right?
And her little
No,
sister's
no,
watching
they
TV
think
in the same
they
room.
think the
He
it's
asks her to
bear
turn the
instead
TV
of
volume
bear
down so she can
which
hear
is
piano
BR.
playing, you know? So
What?
he goes back to practice,
Yeah.
playing a little bit.
Hold on.
But her
I
sister
thought
doesn't turn
that's
the
what it
volume
is.
down.
I gotta
She's not
Google it to
listening
be
at
sure.
all. So B turns around to scold her. She was really gonna let her sister have it. But she's gone. She's nowhere to be seen. She thinks,
No,
wonder
it's
where she went.
it's. They thought
But
that
then
Berenstein was
B
spelled with an
hears
E
her
instead
sister
of an
at the
A.
door. I'm home.
And the reason people
B
think that
runs
is
to the
because
front
Steen
door
is
and sees
usually
her
spelled
sister and
that
her
way.
parents standing there. So B asks, when
Yeah,
did
it's
you
a
go
book.
outside? But her mom says,
No one's
what are you
pronouncing it
talking
to
about?
you.
She went shopping with me.
Yeah,
He
all it
is
really
really
demonstrates is
confused
that
by all of this,
people's
of course.
reconstructions of their memories
She
use a lot
asks
of
her little sister
inference
about
and
it,
not a lot of really
and she
accurate
learns that her
data.
favorite TV show
Same
was
thing
on.
with the JFK
And
six-seater.
before she went
People just
shopping
don't
with her mom,
like when they think of
she
a
was
sedan, they don't
deciding
think of
whether
a
or not
fucking
she wanted to
six-seat
stay and
car.
watch it or not.
Yeah, if you
So
were to
depending
say,
on her decision, a parallel
oh
world
man,
was made.
I gotta stop them.
Yeah.
Because like they're saying something extremely, probably also extremely dumb. But I don't want to lose track. But it's like, yeah, if you were to ask someone, hey, how many seats what kind of different seater sedans are there? They would go 4 and 2.
Mm-hmm. They would never think of a six-seater sedan.
What B saw might have been from the world where her sister stayed behind.
You kids gotta get off the Zoinkies.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's sort of like a common experience. A lot of people have experienced waking up in an uninhabited world they've never seen before.
What?
Most of them
I'm
describe
taking
seeing
my
the
big
same person.
elaborate
The
weed
spatial temporal
machine
man.
home.
What?
He's supposed to be an
vaporizer.
ordinary old man wearing work clothes.
I've never
Spatial
heard
temporal
of
man
this.
guides people back to the real world. He tells them, this world is not for you, or something.
I'd
We're
like
gonna
to
meet
meet
this
him
old ass
someday.
man, and he's gonna guide us back to Iris's corpse.
Hey, John,
No,
can you
my name is Kiki.
do me a favor and ask me and like see if that spatial man thing is a real
There's
thing?
this kid, A. He's in elementary school.
Not.
Well, A had this close friend named Suzuki.
I mean,
One day
the
after
writers of this
school,
game just
they're
made up a
walking
bunch
home
of
together.
backrooms memes
A
that are
turns
popular
around
with
to tell
consumers
Suzuki
in
a
this
joke,
fictional world.
and Suzuki is laughing his butt off. And he's laughing and laughing, and he laughs so hard that his eyes fall out of their sockets.
Yeah, the only place I'm finding it is on an AI
Well,
the Somnium
they
Files
were
wiki.
hanging down out of his eye sockets.
Okay,
The
these are all
nerves
bullshit.
were still connected,
Great.
but A is of course in shock and doesn't know what to do. Suzuki just takes his eyeballs and jams them back into his eye sockets and keeps walking like nothing happened. So A
You gotta do
asks
that
him
with
about
pugs.
it. Like, hey, are you okay?
Oh, God.
Your eyes fell out. A is really
At some
concerned for
point,
his
they
friend, you know?
reference the Dyatlov
But Suzuki
past
just says,
incident.
yeah, I'm fine.
The what?
He doesn't say
The
anything about
Dyatlov
it.
past incident.
by now,
it's the
A is-
disappearance of a bunch of hikers into the Soviet Union.
Oh, I don't think they've done
really
that
curious.
yet.
But
Wait,
he's
what
not
are you
getting
looking
any
at?
answers. So
I'm looking
they
at
just
this
part
page where they
ways
have a
and
bunch
go
of urban
home.
legends from AI the Somnium Files.
Oh.
The story only gets
Okay.
weirder from the next day. A goes to school, and Suzuki's not there.
Expect the game
A
to
is
go this
confused
direction, where
and
we're just
asks his
talking
teacher
about
it.
conspiracy,
Hey, where's
like,
Suzuki
conspiracy
today?
theories and
And the teacher says, Suzuki? Who's that?
all
He
the
says,
alternate universes.
what are you? And he goes and asks all of his classmates about Suzuki. They all say the same thing. I don't know him.
That's the brand
There's
of
no
motorcycle,
Suzuki
bro.
in this class.
There was a
So
hole
that
here.
kid must have
It's
jumped
gone
into a
now.
parallel world without Suzuki.
But
That's
what
what I
about the eyeball thing? Wait, but what is that involved with the eyeball thing?
Couldn't Suzuki just be an imaginary friend or something?
No, A was really serious
This is
about
my
remembering
Suzuki.
Suzuki.
It is weird.
This Suzuki
and
is for
there's
me.
no way you can pop your eyeballs back in like that.
You gotta do it. It
Well,
can happen with
not
pugs.
necessarily. There's such a thing as a dislocated eye.
Yeah,
It
sucks.
actually isn't too hard to put your eye back in if it falls out.
Yeah, because they're just jelly orbs.
Ota is correct.
Yeah, they're just little
Dislocated
goobies.
eyes are easy to replace.
Like
in
I said,
sockets.
that can happen with
As long as
pugs.
none of the nerves or blood vessels were damaged, there are usually no lasting negative effects either.
But that doesn't prove this Suzuki
If you get a pug,
exists.
you're probably gonna have to pop that little
Well,
dude's eye back in
I
at some
guess
point.
not.
Well, he's like a really chill pug.
I
Yeah,
know a
as
ton
long
of
as they don't
stories
get too
like-
excited and
Like being suddenly
shoot their eyes
transported
at
1
you.
year into the future, and there's a missing persons report out for you.
Oda, that's
You look down at your phone, but you realize that it's not yours. You look through the contact, and it's filled with names you don't recognize.
Sounds scary.
There's more,
That
too.
sounds baller. What was I doing?
Like this town where everyone is Japanese, but they're speaking a completely different language. And all the signs and magazines and stuff have different letters.
It's the Russian island, John.
You've just been on no sleep, Ota.
No.
Yeah, you woke it up in the Kurils.
It's the Japan we know, but the language is different.
They're speaking.
That's a prime example of a parallel world.
What if we were colonized harder?
So, this elementary school
What if instead of
postcards, towels,
being in the
coffee
Chinese
cup,
diaspora of language families, we just did our own shit?
How did they get to the classroom?
What if America
No one
was
knows.
like, this is ours
It's not
now?
like anyone did it on purpose or there was a
English
thief or
now.
anything.
General MacArthur
Maybe
was
something
like,
happened
no
that made
porn
two
and
parallel
no
worlds
Japanese.
fuse.
The end.
Yeah.
When did you two get so knowledgeable?
Oh, I don't know.
That's generous.
Tessa is always writing about this stuff on the internet. That's
Great,
why I
Tessa's
decided to
got
research it
a
too.
conspiracy
That's how I learned
blog.
all this stuff. Oh, hey, I know about conspiracies and secret societies too. I find that stuff fascinating. If you want, we could talk about those.
Maybe next time. Now, where's that omelet rice?
Maybe next time. I have a job
Done.
to do because I'm an adult.
Can you make an omelet rice?
Bon appetit.
I've never been interested. I don't really like egg.
She died.
Oh no,
Oh,
she dead.
She does have high heels.
Yeah. Oh no, she got.
She got the
Dumb
ghost
hand.
arm.
Oh no, she's got her mom's
Tessa.
ghost arm.
I'm fine. My hand slipped. Let's eat. Ah, thanks for the food.
No
That was
blood sugar,
good.
man. Gotta keep
Oh,
that
to your
blood
omelet
flowing.
rice is seriously the best.
Yeah.
The blood
It
stops.
was
Ghost arm comes back.
Aw, thanks. I owe it to my dad.
That's why
He taught me
Hitomi
well.
sound like that. She need to eat a Snickers.
She hasn't eaten in 15
Let's get
years.
Man, her blood sugar's just too low.
Thank you. Come back.
It's like she's on a diet. Alright, now we're
God.
taking her to a bar.
What else could there possibly be in this chapter? Just turn into vapor, Iris. Go back to the universe you came from.
Hey, Mama, it's me.
Dante, honey, what's up?
I'm heading over now.
Glad to hear it. Maybe I'll close the place a little early for you.
Sorry, but I'm with someone.
With someone?
A girl named Iris.
What? Is she a virgin?
I'm not
What?
gonna answer that. Anyway, remember what we talked about?
There's a regular here who was good friends with Ren. They should be here tonight.
Thanks for the flashback. Otherwise, I would have forgotten that conversation that happened like 30
yeah.
minutes ago.
I was just cute to get
Are they coming tonight?
Iris drunk.
Yes, I promise.
All right, then I'll see you there.
Okay, I'll be here.
I can't wait to take this
How are
idol
you
to
talking
a
on your phone
fucking
without earphones?
smart car.
I have an earpiece implanted in my ear.
Wow,
Well,
cool.
I feel like robot artificial eye is as believable as that. Have you ever played Metal
Dante,
Gear Solid
it's the
1?
boss.
They injected
feeling about
machines
this.
into my ear.
Okay, Dante, tell me this. Did you find number 89?
If I did, I would have told you.
A date.
Aha.
I'm busy.
What was that about?
That was a cry from deep within my heart, Dante. Do you realize how screwed I am? Go find number 89.
If I find Renju, I find number 89. I'm gathering information on Renju's whereabouts now.
Where?
So at the bar
Wait,
with a
are you
teen
trying to
girl.
get her drunk?
She's not 21.
And if she wasn't a minor?
Hmm?
Well,
She's
whatever.
like a little fucking cat
I'm
over
sure you
there.
have a good plan. Find those two and
Is that
arrest
the
them.
drinking age in
Got
Japan?
it?
I thought it was like 20.
I'd believe that.
Yeah, it's 20. All right, Pat, I'm afraid I'm exhausted.
So this is Golden Yokocho.
All right.
First time here?
Let me see. Where are we at? Let's save. I'm also exhausted. And I've also needed to pee for the last like half hour.
This game, man. There's so much content. Look at this map.
Look how wait, oh come on. That's extremely funny.
Wow, spoilers game.
I guess we just started this chapter.
That must be the space-time man coming to take Iris back to her dimension.
Yeah, you don't belong here. Though, looking at that flowchart, we are closer. Right?
I mean, yeah, we're closer.
Yeah, I think we're like literally about to hit a branch.
Great.
The final branch.
Can't believe there are more branches.
There's one branch. This is a branch. Then there's this branch that still has not unlocked.
This game is insane.
I mean, it's like I can't believe we haven't learned this yet.
Well, and like, what fucking story is it gonna tell once we've explored all the branches? Like, how do you bring all of this stuff together? It feels like we're getting only further and further from the content of the other branches.
It's true. I guess that...
Now we're talking about the space-time man and shit.
Well, no, I think what they just did is explain the premise of this, right?
Well, sure. But, like...
Which would have made sense if this was the first route you went on.
Right, but at what point do we use that information to start tying all these plots together?
Yeah,
like,
it's true.
It's one thing to just say that, oh, these are parallel universes, but like, are they connected in any way? Like, why are we seeing all of them? Just because you wanted to tell 5 different stories? What's up?
Yeah, I'm like... Yeah, it's so weird. Like, this just raises more questions. Like, this raises so many more questions so far about everything that happens here. Like, it's like, who killed Renju? If he would have been working with Falco later on. And that and more questions about the timeline where Falco told us information. Which I imagine would have been really interesting if we had only gotten Hitomi's side of the story.
Yeah.
No, it's becoming so much clearer that this is supposed to be the first way through. And instead, but they didn't make the game like that, so... Yeah, I got so many questions. I can't wait till we go back to the timeline where they're both dead and wait, that didn't happen. Look at that big hamster. Anyway, yeah. All right. Well, you know what they say.
I love to move.
Oh my god. Fuck.
I'm a big fan of moving.
I gotta make sure I actually saved.
I'm gonna go downstairs and move.
I can't wait to piss. Good night, stream.
Good night.